What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Somebody asked me to do this a while back. Oh, hold on, let me mute that a little bit. Okay, somebody asked me to do one of these, I think, last E3, to do a live reaction. And I was like, I don't know, man. Would anybody watch it? Now, I'm like, you know what? If there's a time to do it, why not do it on the last E3? I'm just kidding. That seems to be a running joke, that this is possibly the last E3. So, you know what? Before I miss out, and if I miss out, I should just go ahead and do one of these, right? So I'm going to do one. Normally, I'm watching the Giant Bomb Talks Over E3 videos, but now it's gonna be me talking over E3 myself. Okay, now that awkward intro is done, let me go ahead and check the audio levels. We're going to continue to play some of the Grizzled Young Veterans theme from WWE NXT UK. And I'm going to go ahead and test the levels here and make sure everything is working okay. All right. So let us resume. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. All right, we are good. We're good to go. Go ahead and mute that. Boom. Let us begin with EA Play E3 2019 presentation. I'm going to turn off this light. It's too bright. There we go. All right. We are live everywhere. We are live on the Twitch. We are live on the Mixer. We are live on the YouTubes. Let us begin. I haven't watched it yet. That'll be the first time watching it. Here we go.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We've been waiting.
Greg Miller.
We're talking about Star Wars.
Yes.
We've been waiting.
Already starting off to a good bang, Raleigh. A good bang. A solid bang. Solid bang.
Get things started.
We got chat over there.
And the director of Star Wars Jedi.
Oh, Jedi Fallen Order.
Everybody give it up for Vincent Stick. Come on.
All right. What a coincidence, I'm wearing my N7 shirt today.
Give it up, Vince. Let's get it going.
Aha.
Please keep it going. They're making a Star Wars game. Guys, welcome to EA Play.
Thank you. What a great welcome.
How are you feeling right now? No pressure. You're just about to announce maybe one of the biggest, if not the biggest, games of your lives.
I'm gonna let Stig
Wow. Wow. Really?
off script.
Oh yeah, we're totally off script. They gave me cards. That was the dumb idea. Nobody.
This is so awesome to be here. It's EA Play, it's E3, it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really get any bigger than that.
Yeah, this is something that Stig and I have been envisioning for years, to see it come to life and be able to show you guys 15 minutes of gameplay today.
What? Oh my God. A whole 15 minutes. Hi, honey. Hello.
All right. So everybody's anxious to see what this 15 minutes is going to be.
You want to come react with me?
Somebody watching right now who's just a FIFA fan. They don't know anything. What is happening? What is this game all about?
This is a single player.
No, it just started. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We're going to see 15 minutes. 15 whole minutes.
Set post Order 66 after the events in Episode 3, when all the Jedi were hunted down. Well, not all. When the Jedi were eliminated.
So, Stig, that's the nutshell of the entire game. What are we about to see? Where are we at in the game right now for context?
Okay, so Cal's, this takes place maybe about 3 hours into the game.
Okay.
So Cal's built himself up. He's not a lowly Padawan anymore, but he's not a full Jedi yet.
Sure.
Like Vince said, this is unedited. We had one of our star players, Blair, over there.
That's in my hand!
This is an expert playthrough.
Okay.
So we're gonna see some really cool stuff.
He practiced a few times.
Oh, let me check
Two or
some.
three, Blair? Two or three.
2 or 3 dozen.
it takes place on Kashyyyk, which
Okay.
is the Wookiee planet.
Of course.
And Cal's on a mission to restart the Jedi Order, and it takes him here to Kashyyyk. And the Wookiees have been enslaved by the Empire, who's basically siphoning the planet for all its resources to build up the Imperial war machine.
Decided to turn the
Alright, so
audio
I
up
brought
a
up my
little
phone.
bit.
Not to be rude, of course. It wouldn't be Greg Miller if I didn't look at the Twitch chat. And yeah, they are all through with us talking. They'd like to see the game. We've gone on long enough. We're not going to drone.
Let's do it.
Vince,
Well, let's roll.
would you like to kick it off?
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Already, I love the music. Music is good. Gonna mute that there. Cause that music, man. Did they say what this is running on? I assume it's running on PC. Uh-huh. Does it look a little foggy to you? Looks a little foggy to me. Alright, 1080p 60. Okay. Native Boss 405, what's up? Thumbs up. How's it going?
Jedi, over here.
Looks good. Oh! Snap. Wall run. It's cool. It's cool.
Imperial Sap Refinery lies dead ahead.
No,
What does the Empire want with tree sap?
Nothing good. They refine the sap into a powerful compound, and they're rushing to
looks a little
expand production.
grainy. I need to fix the post-processing on it.
We have to stop them.
That's the plan. We don't know they're in game, but they spread themselves too thin. This map we recovered proves it.
Oh, look at that cute little. Alright.
These refineries
Good
double
droid.
as brutal prison camps. We use those cutters to create a distraction, while you take your lightsaber and free the Wookiees inside. We need their help to stop the Empire.
Understood.
Real quick, if you don't want any Gotham
Watch
spoilers,
yourself in there.
every time I see this kid, I always think of,
You hear that? Said
wait
he
for
needs
it,
my help.
okay? Gotta mute me and like, right now, alright? Looks like this is the Joker. The Joker. Freaking Joker from Gotham. Oh my god. Okay. Go unmute me. Alright, good. Man, if you haven't watched that show, I'm disappointed in you. Because that show is so good. But yeah, it's the same actor that plays the Joker. Fun fact. Who else has played the Joker? Mark Hamill. And they're both in Star Wars games. Yeah, that's cool. Well, they're Star Wars properties. Let me look up his name real quick. Yeah, it does look a little fuzzy.
Over there. One of the cutters turned on. Are they running some kind of drill? We should call it in? Well, that'd be a breach of protocol. If there's a disturbance, their squad should call it in. Yeah. Better do this by the book. Movement.
Cameron Monaghan. We can throw sabers. I'm already happy.
Gonna need to get through here.
Those of you that didn't watch my Star Wars The Force Unleashed playthrough, I was a huge fan of that. Pro E-Man 22203, thank you for the follow. sir.
Attention all units. Close contact. Troops stationed at cargo pad 119 Gallon. Keeps you up.
Yeah, I love Force Unleashed. Force Unleashed 2 was a little bit short. I still liked it. I want to see what the tree. I'm assuming there's going to be an upgrade tree. I wonder what it looks like. I wonder if they're going to show that. Did you just assume that I'm a Jedi? How dare you? Game looks good? Yeah, it looks good. Just the stream doesn't. The stream of the game doesn't look that great. Do I live in Texas? I do not. I live in North Carolina. I like his movement. Combat seems fluid. Oh, you can see the actual lightsaber burn marks on his armor where he slices him. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I really hope this game does well for EA, man. They kind of need another win. They had a little bit of a win with Apex Legends. I even like that, and I don't really like battle royales. And that's literally the only battle royale that I like right now. Do I live by Mr. Beast? Not sure. I live in Charlotte. I know he lives in somewhere near North Carolina. Does he live in South Carolina or North Carolina? Can't remember. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like an Assassin's Creed moment where he just stabs him. Like that would be dope. Like jump down on him, stab him with the lightsaber, just dig into him. That would be a cool animation. But it looked like he just jumped down and just swung his lightsaber. And I want like a fatality. Assassin. Oh, he lives in North? Okay. Yeah, it depends on what city he lives in, though. I live in Charlotte. Charlotte region. Okay, that's cool. I wonder if you can upgrade the droid to actually join you in combat. Maybe like stun the enemies. That'd be pretty cool. You have a horse named Betty? Cool. I drove by some stables before. They say do not feed any of the horses, which is unfortunate for me because I wanted to feed the horses. But yeah, there was like a bunch of signs saying don't feed any of the horses. It's not my property, so it's understandable. How'd he know he? How'd you know I was behind you? I'm pretending like I'm playing the game, right? Alright, like, how'd you know? Oh, he got pounded. She is mine to feed. When he throws the lightsaber, it doesn't look like the enemy actually flinches on contact. I'm wondering if that's something they're gonna put in later, because I don't want the enemies to be too spongy with the attacks. Seems like when he was fighting the dude with the staff, it seems like some of the attacks just bounce right off him. Be cool if they had like a death animation, kind of like Kratos from God of War, like take down a big bad monster, you do like a like a brutality or something like that, like a finisher. That'd be cool. Like little things like that. Yeah. Cool. You have to sleep by. All right. Thank you, Pro Man, for swinging by.
Got another breach down here. Some kind of webbing. Hey, who's that?
Who was it? Investigate wildlife. This trooper was ambushed. Oh! Oh, you see how its backside was pulsating? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, okay, that was good. That was good. Okay. I wonder how graphic they're going to get on this. What is this rated T? Because if it's rated M, I want to see it like stab and then like peel. Like split it in two. But I think this is going to be T for teen. That's what it's looking like. But still, I play it. You know, I don't need blood all the time in my games. A little bit of platforming. Okay. Ooh. Slow down. Kind of like... Dead Space. Like Isaac. Manipulate. Slow the gears down. God, that Dead Space is so good. Oh my god. So far this is looking pretty sweet.
Oh, this is it. At least we have the high ground. What was that?
It's one thing like the Xbox is missing is like platformers like this, like a Nathan Drake or Enslaved. Xbox One. Can't really think of any platformers like that. Oh, Tomb Raider. It's Lara Croft. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was cool. Oh my god. That was dope. Slowed the bullet down, grabbed him, brought him into the bullet. Boom. Into the laser. Oh man, that was cool. Holy shiz.
The Jedi will be here any minute. And our reinforcements. In retreat. Good. Sir, the fewer distractions, the better.
God, their awareness is ridiculous. Oh, the guy behind them must have saw him.
You cannot escape.
Oh, that was good.
I will perish.
Oh, the music, man. Oh, that music. Oh my god. Oh, oh, she's frozen. Oh god. Oh, that was cool. You wait there for a sec. I'll be with you shortly. Cool parries, cool dodge. It kind of reminds me of like Dark Souls a little bit. Yeah. It's like everything in one. Without the difficulty, I'm sure if you turn it up, probably get that Dark Souls-like difficulty. Or what is that game that came out recently? By FromSoft. Know what I'm talking about? What is that game? It just came out not too long ago. Blanking on it. Man.
Hey, we're here to free you. You're not alone.
Visitation is not permitted.
I figured that's where it was going. Sekiro. That's the game I was thinking of. That's what the dodging reminds me of. ATH. Okay, cool. Cool. That was solid. I'm interested. I'm a lot more interested now.
Games play best on Xbox One.
All right, calm it down now. Calm it down. Let's not jump out of our seats. You know. It's calming down. It was cool. It was 15 minutes of
The little boy.
decentness.
Nice. Congratulations. That looks pretty awesome.
Thank you.
I have a million questions, and I know we're short on time as always. I want to point out, though, in the Twitch chat, Gwyn96 says, that's frickin' cool. But he didn't use frickin'. How does it feel to, I think, deliver?
I hope it's longer
did you guys
than
like it?
Star Wars Battlefront
I was
2,
looking
the
at the Twitch chat.
2017
There's a lot of people who
Battlefront
liked it.
2,
Like, what does that
because
feel like
I
for
kind of
initial
ran through that game super
great.
quick.
I mean,
The
being
campaign
involved
was
with
like
these
5
teams,
hours
you know,
long. It was
Big and
super
his team have
short.
done an amazing job. They put so
And then
much
they
of
added
themselves
that
into this game.
extended
To be able to
story
be involved in something like this is
later,
just,
where
you
the
know,
main
dream come
character
true.
is
Yeah.
older.
Agreed. Huge shout out to the team. Everybody
Thanks,
worked on
guys.
If I could get at least 12 hours of goodness out of this, I want to visit different planets, different environments, like cold, hot
It's an amazing feeling. I'm just so proud
cities,
to be up here,
like,
and I hope that,
ugh.
Star Wars fans understand that we're really doing our best to try to honor.
Like me and my dad, we loved like the original PlayStation, Star Wars Episode 3, I think it was, on the PlayStation. It was like a co-op game, and we just played that. Every time we beat it, we played it again. It was just so good because you had like 4 characters to play as.
We all see it and we think it looks awesome. What are we missing by not having our hands on the controllers? Like, what do lightsabers feel like?
I mean, it's fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Like what?
Because it looks like it's got weight to it, and throwing it and catching it, right? Like that's the impact I think I want from it.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's really satisfying. I mean, the game itself, it's thoughtful combat, as Stig likes to call it. It's what you saw was a
Damn it, Greg.
really good player.
Yeah.
Right. So
What you need to ask is, okay, we saw some mechanics here. We saw some wall running. We saw some throwing of the lightsaber. What else that we didn't see in this trailer that you can talk about?
When things feel right, it's
Like, can we stop a starfighter in the sky and like rip it apart or something?
You're up against how you go in and use your tools to take them down. But it's not just lightsabers; it's the Force as well.
Sure. Well, that's part of this. You were talking to me last night.
7
about it, right?
years,
This thoughtful combat.
K-Man,
When I watched the
WK8.
demo initially,
What's up, Corey?
My thought was, oh, these are canned animations, right? I'm doing a force grab and stabbing the guy, and that's all. I hit R1, and that happened.
Okay.
That's not that way.
No, it's all freeform.
So like you can go back in and replay things and do it differently, or you and I would have different playthroughs.
Absolutely, and actually the enemies react to each other in different ways. You saw the flame troopers fighting against the spiders. You could sit as bystander and just kind of watch that fight if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But you're not going to.
That's no fun.
That's
no fun.
Either. It's
Who
fun
wants to watch?
sometimes, but
I want to
it is a
interact.
lot more fun to
Okay.
play.
You talk
Look
about
at
the
that
skill points,
swinging.
are those going into the force abilities?
Beautiful.
Yeah. So
Ah.
we're gonna have the classic abilities. We're gonna have push.
I'm sorry,
pull.
that reminds me of
We've got
Dead Space
what we
every
call
time,
Force
yeah.
flip, which is essentially double jump, which is nice because that's something that makes sense in Star Wars. A Jedi actually doing a double jump. But we have one unique.
That
expression of
slow
Force
down
that we
is
saw in there,
so
which
cool,
slow,
man.
Which is a little bit of the glue between force, push, and pull.
Yeah. Well, that was awesome. I think I thought you couldn't top my favorite moment in the demo, right, where you come around the corner.
That's like when
grab
you
the
see
force
Kylo
pull,
Ren
force
for the
pull,
first time.
force
Spoiler.
pull, when you force pull the
You see
stormtrooper,
Kylo for the
yeah.
first time, and someone picks up a blaster and tries to shoot it at him, and he just stops the bullet right there, man. Oh, it's just right. Oh, that's just so
You did it. You delivered.
badass. Like I gasped at the
enemies
movie
we
theater
are
when I saw it. I was like,
right? 'Cause that's one
oh.
of those things I feel like we're talking a lot about, seeing things a lot about, is we're running through the environment. You had different things. You had your normal stormtroopers. You had non-normal stormtroopers.
yeah, and this is just a small portion of the game, by the way. So there's a lot more that we haven't
You're
shown.
saying that
but
isn't the entire game?
that is not.
That's wow.
No,
I'm surprised.
no.
But we got our classic stormtroopers. We've got the scout troopers who you saw equipped with kind of melee charged weapon. We've got the flame troopers, but we also have the purge troopers whose task is to basically hunt Jedi.
Yeah.
Soften them up before the Inquisitors come in.
And like we're seeing right here, right? Like this bad.
That's the
MF
purge
version.
trooper,
That's the-
yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. Like so
New that the team created.
in.
Okay, yeah. We can applaud that.
What,
Yeah,
we're pointing at
okay.
one guy. Did he create it? Just that one man did? It was a team effort.
That was cool. So you saw he like
Jordan did the
force
concept.
pulled them in,
Good job,
and
Jordan.
he counterattacked that. So a lot of enemies are gonna be
So we're going through
difficult to
and
take
have
down with your
these
different
stormtroopers,
abilities.
you have your
I
fire
hope.
troopers, you have one of my
I
favorite
hope they're
droids
like
of all time,
have
the
immunity
KX,
to certain
and then make me
abilities.
fight him?
Yeah.
Why would
That
you do
way, it
that?
keeps me thinking like, okay, this guy is
I don't wanna do
obviously
that.
elite. I gotta use these
Trust me.
abilities to
You
take
do.
him out.
I do.
So
Oh yeah.
Well, then talk about the other star of this 15-minute demo, right? The new droid, BD1.
There he is right there.
No, BD1. BD1's in the audience, ladies and gentlemen.
I love droids.
Thank you, BD1. He's
I love
adorable,
droids.
as I'm sure you know. I immediately
love
want him
droids.
as a backpack, so
I'm
just
just
a heads
saying.
up if you're talking to me in a licensing department.
All right. We can make
What
it
does he
happen.
do in the game, right? Excuse me, we're hosting a panel. You can
God,
keep it down over
you
there.
see,
What are the,
extra points for
terms
having
we're
Greg
using?
Miller
Yeah,
on,
is he
and
just flair? Am I using
if I
it
could
for
listen to somebody
different
talk for
things?
hours,
Like,
I'm
story-wise,
glad it's Greg Miller.
He's Cal's companion.
Yeah.
Explorer droid.
Fat
which is
Spider-Man
Cal's
all the
on
way.
this mission
Sure.
for survival that's taken him to all these savage planets. BD sounds for Buddy Droid 1, which is
That's Respawn. That's
Yeah, I
Respawn.
mean,
I don't think I didn't notice the wall running either. I'm like, well, yeah, Respawn
yeah.
made this game. Yeah, okay.
totally inspired by BT,
Yeah.
but the name ended up sticking.
Yeah.
So, one of the cool factoids is his voice is authored by the legendary Ben Burt,
Oh, nice.
who did all the main sound designer in the original trilogy and
Yeah.
beyond.
Oh, he's scanning
He
him.
can hack doors.
I mean,
since
scanning
we
the
saw him there.
creature. That's cool.
Just scan some stuff there.
Yeah.
Scan
Opening
the
doors.
environment for like environmental storytelling, learn more lore about the planet.
Okay.
I saw him shooting out health packs. Is
Yep.
that a canned animation after a fight? Is it a button I'm hitting?
It's player input.
Okay.
Whenever
Is there,
they
like, a
want,
cooldown on it?
whenever they want, BD will eject a stim pack.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
a limited amount that you
Okay.
can find more over the course of the game, and you're actually in that moment you're defenseless, so you got to choose wisely when you're going to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
We've seen the gameplay.
So
Without
eventually, maybe
spoiling
he'll
stuff
have
for
like
me,
a stun
What's
ability
going
or
on
something
in
like
the
that.
story? Like, obviously, Cal, yeah, I thought he was going to be way weaker as a Jedi. You know, just tell me the whole story. What A to B, Stig, how's it go? What's the ending?
Well,
Actually, you know what? Stop. Full stop. I can't believe I've gone this long in the panel without asking. Is Watto in this game?
Ah!
can't say.
But that's not a no. Hashtag Watto 2019. I'll be retweeting
The
them all
important
after this
questions
panel.
being asked.
But what's going on in the story outside of Watto should be in it?
Well, you know, story's a really big deal to us. We've created this with Lucasfilm. We got to keep a really tight lip on it. So
Thanks.
I don't really
Great
want to
panel.
go
It's
into
over.
too
Everybody
far.
go home.
Sorry.
I mean, yeah, the
I'm
story's
gonna save
good.
it.
Okay. I know
Yeah,
one
he
of the
did
things
say
a lot of
this
people
was
have been
at-
asking
after
about, I put
episode
up,
3.
Stuff on Instagram. So
Okay.
Hey, give me questions. Community wanted to know. This is Star Wars canon, right? You said
Totally
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally legit.
Okay.
This
And
is a real Cal's a real character.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
saw Guerrera in there.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
you know, obviously part of the Star Wars universe.
yeah.
Seer, Cal's mentor.
yeah.
I
Well,
actually
other
really
places.
liked Rogue One.
Okay,
I
that's
thought
great.
it was.
That's
I know a
how
lot of people
no
didn't like that
pressure.
movie.
It
I
feels
thought
great.
it was a
Yeah.
nice
Yeah.
in between
we
Star
have,
Wars.
You act like it's so
Perks
Type
nonchalant.
movie.
You're making a
are
Star
out there
Wars
already.
game.
That was
It's
okay.
canon.
Yeah, it's not nonchalant at all. It's amazing. Like I said, I'm just like shocked to be up here. I'm like,
I know it's a big deal to work with me, but it's okay. It'll be all right.
We've been talking about this for like 10 years.
Yeah.
so.
The other big community question I've seen a lot is, it's a Star
Native
Wars
Boss
game, and Star Wars
405
games
is now
in the past
following.
have
Thank
allowed
you.
us to go light or dark. Is that a choice here?
Okay,
No.
why did we receive
Okay.
a notification? Hello, Streamlab.
Why not?
Lagging
Because.
on the update.
No, I think it goes back to the fact that Cal's authentic.
Yeah.
And
All right, well, we
has
could actually see it
fill
in
a
the
certain
chat.
role, so we
It's,
can
it's
use it
there.
in other
Thank you.
places.
yeah,
Thank you,
this is
Native
a Jedi
Boss.
story.
Well, that's the thing I appreciate the most, that you guys are coming in and telling a story, right? Like, I think that's why so many of us are excited for it, is the idea that this is a Star Wars story, that you guys have something to tell, something to say, and a lot of walls to run on. Vince Stick, anything you want to say to the fans before we let you go?
I mean, just thanks for the support.
That deep breath,
energy
man.
is
That
great.
deep.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
We're
Fantastic.
like sharing some stuff online. Like
Just
everyone's
like,
doing
I
it.
hope they love it.
Amazing.
I hope it does well.
The team, badass. Thank you guys.
We worked so hard.
Now we just have to finish. Can't wait to bring it to
Hey,
you guys.
take your time,
There's
man.
so much more
EA, just
that you
take your
haven't seen yet.
time.
I can't wait to show you.
Just
Believe
don't
or
rush
not,
it
there's
out.
So much more. There is more
Just-
at the Microsoft conference tomorrow.
That's right.
Vince Stick, thank you so much
Patience
for coming out.
is a
November
virtue.
15th can't come soon enough. For those of you here at
Oh, you
EA
said
Play,
November-
Respawn
he said
has
November
brought
15th?
Even
Oh.
more gameplay for you to check out over at Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Theater. And for those of you at home,
Extended.
I was about to do a bit. For those of you at home,
Next up, Apex Legends. Ooh, okay. I'm curious about this because I kind of fell off right when they did the season pass. So me and my coworkers were constantly talking about Apex, Rainbow Six because some of us still play Siege. What's up, Brick? I'm doing good. How you doing, man?
we got more. EA Play for you now.
But yeah, I kind of fell off at Apex. I really love the game, but I just got bored of the map. You know, I tried playing different characters, but you know, the only ones I was yelling with was like Bloodhound and What was the other character? It wasn't Wraith. Alright, we're gonna fast forward through this. Let's fast forward through that. But yeah, man, I want like a new map. I just want a new map to play. I want variety. Apparently, this new battle pass is supposed to be good, but still, like the character customization, the legendary skins and stuff, don't look that great. I hate to say it, but compared to like Fortnite, I hate making that comparison because I'm not really a Fortnite player anymore. I just play it casually, but like the variety of skins, it just doesn't look that great. Hell, even Titanfall 2, like look at the skins in Titanfall 2 compared to the skins you get in Apex Legends. How you could go to freaking Target, buy some Mountain Dew, and get like a specialized Mountain Dew skin for your character in your Titan in Titanfall 2. You doing fine? Excellent.
We've even got all 9 current legends here to help me bring you some of the Season 2 updates that you've been clamoring for. We're going to introduce you to our newest legend after the show, but for those of you at home, don't miss your chance to jump into our Legendary Hunt event. Check it out.
That's cool. I like the cosplay. All right, here we go. I mean, the Wraith skin looks all right. There's my boy.
The Legendary Hunt has begun. Legends can compete to enter an all-new Apex Elite queue, complete challenges for exclusive cosmetics,
I could do this all day.
earn XP and Battle Pass boosts, and find all-new exclusive skins in the in-game store.
Only the strong will winner and slaughter.
For a limited time, legends who place in the top 5 of any match will earn the right to join the Apex Elite queue.
I need some help over here.
That's a queue I do not want to be a part of.
There, they will have the opportunity to test their skills against the most talented legends in the game.
Nah, I'm good.
The legend's true test is from within.
Alright, I just want to have a good time.
Additionally, legends can complete legendary hunt challenges to earn rewards, like the epic Master of the Hunt Bloodhound,
Yeah, I
the
like it.
Wolfpack G7,
Not your day. I won this one.
and hunt down 2 wins to score the exclusive legendary Tamed Beast triple take.
Trust in the gods, and you shall be rewarded.
See, it kind of looks like his skin a little bit, though.
Got him.
During the event, all Battle Pass owners will receive the free legendary Honored
Mirage,
Warrior
it looked like
armor.
Mirage's skin a
Hit
little
level
bit.
15 on your Battle Pass, and you'll also earn the legendary Night Terror Wraith.
Yeah, that looks cool. I like that.
Every day, legends can also earn an entire Battle Pass level for your first top 5 finish of the day.
Thank you for the fun fight.
And we're doubling
Double
down
XP
with our
weekend.
first ever double
Yeah, I
XP
just heard that
weekend.
first battle pass was a
From
grind,
June 7th
man.
to June 9th, earn double XP on both your base and Battle Pass progression.
Our destiny has led us to this moment.
Throughout the event, be sure to keep an eye on the rotating store for new exclusive legendary hunt cosmetics.
The sky has opened and gifted the day.
Squad up and drop in, as the legendary hunt won't last forever. Good luck, legends.
Let the hunt begin.
Yeah, that
That's
Wraith
right,
skin
until
looks cool,
June
man.
18th, you can jump into the Legendary Hunt, our limited time event that features the debut of our Elite Queue, exclusive challenges you can unlock, and some killer skins and more. Also, this weekend is double
Yo,
XP
look at the
weekend, so there's
Mirage back
lots
there.
of
He's
great
like,
reasons to jump in.
yo,
The community
I
really
am
brought it since the
so
launch, and it's awesome
killing
to
it right
check
now.
out. Back to you, Michael.
He's like,
Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you, Jay, for that.
right.
Appreciate it. All right. That was season 1.
I see that.
Who's ready to talk about season 2?
All right, yes.
I like that. So,
Let's
you
do it.
know, listen, I play this game every day. It's one of my favorites, and I did this like right before the show started. That's how much I play this game. And you know, I'm gonna jump back in when we finish up. But first, I do want to talk about season 2. We've got the first details
Okay.
here, and joining me, we got Drew McCoy in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Drew, we've been so patient for that beautiful, beautiful content.
See, that's the only
What do
problem
you
too,
have for us
man.
today?
It's like
Okay.
because of Fortnite and the way they just pump out content. Like, I don't think EA is going to want to work that, or Respawn is going to want to work that hard to consistently pump out new content. It seems like Fortnite just does it like consistently, like every month.
With some other stuff along the way. But what you can expect from the launch is a new legend, a new weapon, a new way to play the game.
Okay.
Perhaps a map event. And a lot of this has been done through a lot of the feedback from community. We're also changing up some of the meta balance of weapons to try and buff up some of the weaker weapons and bring a lot of cool stuff in the game.
Okay. All right. It's a lot. It's a
I
lot.
say
We're gonna
nice.
talk about a good portion of it here, but let's talk about that sweet new content, because Season 2 is bringing a new weapon to the fight, and today we're excited to show it to you. So let's just go ahead, roll the clip.
Show it.
Oh shit, are we related or something? See, that's the thing about the Apex skins, man. Is that they just look like different color schemes. Like I want like how the Wraith looked, man. She looked like an entirely different character, man.
Good job, me. A new season. Strong work. Hostile over there.
Frag out. Wicked. Making contact with enemy. Accept it. I'm here. You're not.
I'm curious, like if you make it to the elite status, what is taking out? Because if you're an elite, if you like play the elite matches, I wonder if they take out armor. That would be good. Like it's just like no armor, but you still have to look for attachments and stuff for your weapons, like your guns.
It's actually a care package.
I think if you play elite, that they should take away shields.
It's just amazing.
And it just should be just like if your support is healing you, or if you find like med packs, like shields should just be gone out of that mode. Because when I think of elite, I think of like the best of the best.
I also noticed too, it shattered through doors.
Yeah, it can open doors.
So like melees, grenades, and now
the L-Star.
Wow. Okay, so that is pretty sizable.
Like make it difficult.
What other changes are going to be coming to weapons? Because this may seem very nerdy, but I'm a huge fan of hop-ups. I'm all about Prowler with my switch fire. That's my jam.
Yeah.
What are you bringing me?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, there's going to be some meta changes to the weapons. We're trying to bring up some of the weaker weapons. And then, yeah, there are 2 new hop-ups coming. Not really going to say what they are yet. You guys got to wait for Season 2, but there is a chance that maybe a memeable weapon named after an African country is
Somebody data mine this right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps.
All right, perhaps. I mean, that is yet to be seen. We'll have to see if that's going to be a reality. All right, cool. So we're starting out hot with that L-Star light machine gun. We also have the Battle Pass. And, you know, when you guys first spoke about the Battle Pass, you said that it was a learning experience. What's different this time around for Season 2?
Yeah, so we've been listening to community a lot. Season 1 didn't quite launch as well as we were hoping.
Right.
The content was fairly underwhelming for players, so we've been taking that in. We've been getting all sorts of data from people buying skins to what they equip on their characters or weapons. And so we've taken this learning and put it in a Season 2 Battle Pass. So first off the bat, it's challenge-based now instead of essentially time-based. So you'll get daily and weekly challenges, and they stack if you don't play for a while. So you can come back after a month and try and knock them all out on a weekend and level up really quick.
TOB4 218. Hey, how are things? I've checked out your Descent Twitch channel. I appreciate it. I love your stream, E3. All right, appreciate it. Thank you for joining the stream. How you doing? I'm doing excellent. How are you doing?
Talk about later.
No, it's pretty late, but I'm off tomorrow thanks to my new work schedule.
To craft your very own legendary of your choosing.
All right.
I'm excited. My profile best. By the way, Star Wars Battlefront 2, the best.
Sounds very exciting.
I enjoyed the game. I just didn't like the progression in that game.
What skins you
can actually watch my old streams of it. I actually really enjoyed it, except for that one Salt Planet.
With the Wraith skin specifically from the Legendary Hunt event. But we got 4 legendary skins in the battle pass. So we have 2 character and 2 weapon.
Okay.
So for Caustic,
That's what I'm talking about. Hell yes.
and
Look
for
at that.
Octane, we're doing the Jade Tiger. I think we're
Caustic.
Prince of Darkness right there. And then there is
Okay.
a skin for the Spitfire called the Intimidator.
Wait a second,
and
wait,
the
wait.
R301 is
Wait a
getting
second.
2 skins
Gun
actually.
skin.
So the Iron Rampage at level 100.
You mean it's
and
not
there's a gold
4
version as well.
Oh man.
character
Do you see that, by
skins?
the way? Do you see
That's sick.
4
That
legendary
looks insane.
character skins?
That looks insane. All right. Now another question.
Those skins
that
do look
the
dope,
community is
but-
they're just dying to have answered.
Hold
new
on.
ways to play-
Gotta pause here. Now he said 4 legendary skins, but he didn't say specifically if those 4 skins were going to be character legendary skins, did he? So is it going to be like 2 character skins and 2 gun skins? I'm just saying, it could have been 4 character skins and you could have did the gun skins. Or those skins could have been tied to the specific character. The gun skins could have been tied to a specific character skin. But, I mean, let's just think of it like this. Like Paladins. Like, Paladins free to play. When you pay for their battle pass, you get like, what, 3 or 4 skins, right? Character skins, right? I believe it's 3. No, you get 3 character skins. So, I mean, hopefully the battle pass will have my character skin, like Bloodhound. I believe he is getting the legendary skin. I think it's like a gold one that we saw in the trailer, but still, man, I'm just gonna have to wait for battle passes with my characters that I want to play, because I thought it was gonna be like 4 different characters, because the roster is like 9 now, right? There's 9 characters, I think. Or is there more? Is it like 10 characters? I don't know. It's been a while since I played Apex. I think it's 11 characters now. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. But yeah, let's get back to it, man.
Elite Q was awesome.
Yep.
I think it's like one of the coolest additions for Apex Legends. What else?
Yeah, so when we designed Apex Legends, we really wanted it to have kind of a competitive core to it. This is a game that's meant to be played over hundreds of hours and mastered, really deep learning experience. And so the Elite Queue is our first step towards getting to a higher competitive stage.
Okay.
And so Season 2, I'm really, really, really stoked to announce we have a ranked mode coming.
Ranked mode.
Yeah.
All right.
So rank mode, you'll progress.
No, there's
through,
9 characters.
6 tiers if you're good enough. You will cap out if you are garbage tier like myself.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll be in Wood Division together.
Yeah, you and me, buddy.
Yeah, that's
Wood.
what's up.
Okay, there's 9
Wood
characters.
3, I think.
Okay.
Wood 3,
Yeah,
Wood 3
we'll get
Division.
there. Yeah, so it goes from bronze all the way up to Apex.
Hold on.
Commander.
Hold on. Didn't they say back then that when they do the battle pass, there's going to be a new character? Like every battle pass? I could have sworn they said that before, that every battle pass is going to come with a new character. Huh.
And it's using
I could be wrong about that.
special matchmaking for each of the tiers. So the higher you get, you'll probably have some longer matchmaking times, but it's because we're trying to find the best possible match for you. And then throughout the season, you'll be hopefully gaining tiers, and then at the end of the season, you'll get rewards based on where you ended.
Wow.
To show off for the next season.
Ranked mode coming to Apex Legends.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
That's sick. All right. I'm be honest with you. I'm gonna be all up in that. It's gonna be sick. I can't wait. I am legitimately concerned, as I had mentioned, either it be the first Wood Division player, which isn't even in it, or Plastic Division.
Plastic's good.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. But dude, thank you so much for sharing all these details, man.
Hey, man.
Guys, Drew, ladies and gentlemen, from the Respawn team. All right, now.
I don't know,
Here's
man.
the thing. I'm a Lifeline main. It's just facts.
Man.
You are too.
Yep.
Respect that. Any Lifeline mains in the house? Lifeline mains. All right, but that might change when the new season drops. That's right, because Jay, give the people what they want. We want to know who is the 10th legend.
Okay.
joining the arena.
Okay.
It's my
Here we
pleasure,
go.
Golden Boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived.
All
the
right.
10th legend joining the Apex Legends arena
Let's
is
go.
Watson.
Watson. Okay.
To help us get to know
Winston.
our latest legend a little bit better, our
It's
team
the
put together
female
this
Winston.
touching illustrated
Okay.
short.
All right, let's.
Dearest Natalie, as I write this letter, it's the middle of the night in late summer. An hour ago, you cracked the equations necessary to power the force field. You showed me up tonight, my magnificent daughter. And I couldn't be happier or prouder of that. I always knew you were special, but never did I fathom that the little girl who taught her staffed Nazi multiplication tables would grow up to master quantum laser mechanics.
Ooh, she's highly intelligent. That's what I'm hearing. That's hot.
Operational in most time, and it's all thanks to you. I may be just a doddering old fool trying to hold on to Mombebe a little while longer before he loses her to a daughter. But I do see you. I see the strong, brilliant, wonderful young woman you've become. And I know when the day comes that I'm no longer with you, you are going to be just fine. The games will be brilliant because you are brilliant. My daughter can and will do anything she wants in this life because she is the smartest woman in the front. Je t'aime de tout mon cœur, pour toujours, Papa.
Papa.
I did it, Papa. I hope wherever you are, you're cheering for me.
Okay, okay. Let's talk character abilities.
Ladies and gentlemen, Watson joining the arena, and joining me now, we have the three gentlemen who brought her to life. Griffin, Will, and Tom, thank you so much for joining us here. Wow. So that I mean, Bible thumps in the chat, man, because that was the feels right there. Hit me right in the feels. But Griffin, we'll start with you, bud. You're one of the legend designers, and I'm curious on the approach that you guys took toward making Watson a character that has impact in the arena.
So Watson really started as a conversation between a friend of mine and I, who he's an engineer, and he has this really methodical, interesting way of taking really complex problems and systematically solving them.
Oh, she
And
could lay
so
traps.
I kind of thought, what would it be like if we took the sort of the defensive complexity of
I like that,
and introduced a character that could really create an ecosystem in which you can survive the really aggressive third-party meta, all of that stuff.
She's
so
a defensive
the idea
character,
behind
or
Watson
like
really
a
is that if you
like a
plan
caustic
and
character.
you sort of adapt to the environment, you really know the map, and you work closely with your team, that you can really create these strong defenses that that people are going to really have to think about in terms of how they push on you and that sort of thing. So the current meta of I hear gunfire and I hit it as hard as I can, you know, with Bangalore, Wraith, Octane, all of those.
Bangalore
we're
is the
trying to
character
sort
I
of
like.
bump that meta a little bit and make it so that this more stanced RTS kind of play style has breathing room.
Yeah, you're trying to provide like options for players.
Is that a
You
turret?
want to be able to play that hyper aggressive approach, whether you're running like a composition that contains like a
Gameplay.
Wraith,
Go back.
Lifeline,
Go back to gameplay.
You can play into a composition like this, and they kind of counter one another. So that's going to be really fun. We're going to dive into the abilities and everything that she does, because let me tell you, it's insane.
All right.
Now, as far as the look and feel, my favorite part about Apex Legends is that the characters, the legends themselves, they stand out. When you're looking from far away, you see the silhouette and you know exactly who it is that you're about to engage with. What were some of the complexities in bringing a character like Watson to life?
So it's a collaborative effort. You know, shout out Heath and Sam, animation department. Everybody kind of works together. We were given a specific set of skills that she would be using, abilities from Griffin, and that's kind of all we had to go off of.
She
so
got
we
a
had
scar
to,
on her left
Heath did a great
cheek.
job of like bringing it all together, giving her a sort of a grounded aesthetic. She had to look like she was using electricity.
I wonder, that's what it looks like. It looked like electrical burns. Maybe an experiment that she was working on went wrong.
Making her stand. You have to be able to read who she is from different distances.
I mean, she's definitely an interesting character. Like,
there,
I've been looking for characters, like, especially like when my entire team decides to drop. When I'm playing by myself, I like defensive characters. I like when Bloodhound can scan the area and see enemies like last known
like,
movements and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
See it happen.
But I really
those are
like
all very
defensive characters
meticulously
in
designed by
those
the
type of
concept artist
tight
and
situations,
then
especially
modeled
towards
out
the
in
end of the
3D.
match. And
So
this
yeah,
character
it's all
might be my
functional.
new favorite
It's great.
character.
In the world. Yeah.
Might
So now you
get me
to
back
the,
into playing this.
the gameplay, the
Because I don't really like
story,
conflict.
You know, because you got to hit us in the feels, right?
If
like super hard.
if oh my god, okay. If they make a character, let's say like Colossus from X-Men, like his ultimate ability is he just runs out there, bullets just sponge off of him, he doesn't take a significant amount of damage, he could just run up on enemies and just go brrrr, like that would be a cool character for me. But as far as like a defensive approach, I'm liking that she can like put up these barriers here, and I think she might have an ability where she drops a turret too. I wonder if the turret has to be in the same field as the barrier. Let's find out. But yeah, this might be my new favorite character, and this might get me back into playing Apex Legends.
Watson's
I might even, I have to buy the pass to get it too.
Let's dive deeper into that one.
Watson's kind of different from the way we usually do things, because usually it's very collaborative and we're creating the character at the same time, all the different departments, and we're working together. Watson was different. She was already designed and drawn when I got her, and one of the great things about working at Respawn is they encourage us to create characters that are non-traditional and that are characters you haven't seen in video games before, and to kind of branch out and see what else, what other kinds of people can we represent out there. And so Watson is a very different character than I've ever seen in a video game, at least. And everything is based off of what these guys created. I mean, it's all, every single part of her backstory is connected somehow to either her abilities.
How many of those can she lay out?
Now,
good lord.
Something that kind of stuck out to me. So, am I correct in assuming that Watson played a big role in the arena itself?
Yes. So Watson and her father actually invented the ring.
What?
Okay.
And so she
knows all the hacks.
In the arena, literally in the arena when they were building it. And we're going to start to, you're going to see.
She knows the cheat code, man.
We're going to start to build the lore of this world a little bit. You're going to find out who created the games. They mentioned the Syndicate in there, so we'll talk about the Syndicate down the road. You're starting to build more and more of a universe.
Yeah,
which is great.
So she's in the arena. So all the legends must know her.
Oh yeah, she was their kid sister basically. She was always hanging around the arena, and she got to know all the legends and got to watch all of them. She's not a mercenary. She's not a soldier. Her role is of support, and so.
I think that's something I said before, is that I want more interactions, like making the comparison, like with Overwatch, when you're about to spawn, the match is about to start, you hear a lot of the character interactions and stuff like that. That's one thing that this game is missing, in my opinion, is like those character interactions, because if they all know each other and this is like just some type of fun recreational game that they're playing in an arena, they should be like Mirage should be like, ah ha ha, I got you again, how'd you like that, Wraith? Second time this week, snap, or something like that. Like I just want more character interactions, like development and stuff like that. So like know a little bit more about the characters and their backstory with each other. That'd be pretty cool.
Everybody loves Watson. She's the one person that could probably unite all the legends together,
including Caustic.
Caustic, respect her. She's a scientist.
Okay.
She's an engineer.
Okay, so like was a strong word for Caustic.
Yeah, I don't know if Caustic likes anybody.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, yeah, that's super cool. I mean, blown away by this character so far. Now, I mentioned before we're going to talk about the abilities.
Okay, yes, let's talk about abilities.
Revealed these to me. I was floored, jaw-dropping, and a lot of people online were kind of like guessing as to like what it would be, and I'm very happy to see that a lot of them, some had the right idea, but for the most part, what she's capable of doing is ridiculous. So let's just talk about first thing, defenses.
Yes. So the Watson has more interrelated abilities than probably any other current character we have. You really need to understand how they all interact.
She shocked him.
The fences, you can place 12 nodes, and you can use these in any permutation you want. Part of why we sort of went with her being such a brilliant electrical engineer is because we really wanted to reinforce both mechanically and thematically how creative the player can be with these. Basically, we're just giving you free reign to place these however you want and figure out.
And the players, I just saw right there. I don't know if that was intentional. So when your teammates go through, it shuts down.
It shuts off. So
if I'm downed and they run through the gate, does the gate deactivate?
Yes.
Oh.
So there's a lot of different interactions, a lot of different ways that you can interact with the gates with other characters. The ultimate is, we call it an interception pylon. It shoots down bombardments, incoming grenades, stops arc star spam, and it charges your team's shield.
What?
So if Watson's cooldown is slower when she's away from the pylon, but when you're near the pylon, it supercharges your tactical, so you get fences faster. So if you drop it down, it's a permanent structure until it's destroyed, and that allows you to build these large fortresses very rapidly. And you can use that for defending, for flank control on offensive squads.
She
for
blocked
blowing up a tower
Bangalore's
and fencing
ult
it off with Pathfinder, and then the passive
with the
is
pylons.
that ultimate accelerants give you your ultimate 100% ultimate charge, and so if you save up ultimate accelerants over the course of the match, that allows you to place more pylons, and it means that you don't have to play conservatively as Watson as long as you save up ultimate charges. You can keep moving with a highly mobile squad. You can play offense, defense, support, however you feel like the fences and the pylon are most effective to whatever comp you're playing.
So what you're telling me here is that Lifeline mains do not need to continuously hold ultimate accelerants anymore.
We felt like we needed to
rejoice. That's right.
This character is sick, but I assume like Wraith's ability allows her to just run through that.
It's not fair. Oh wow. So that is ridiculous.
There's also when they cross the fences, you get pinged as well.
Oh yeah. So if any enemies cross through the fences, it pings your entire squad. So there's a situational awareness element to them as well.
Wow.
So if you know, so this is why like she grew up in the arena. If you
What? So that lets other people know where I am?
As long as you save up ultimate.
So if I run through my teammate's fence, that means it will ping the map and show the opposition where I am? Is that what he just said?
The pylon are most effective to whatever comp you're playing.
So what you're telling me here is that Lifeline mains do not need to continuously hold ultimate accelerants anymore.
We felt like we needed to
rejoice. That's right. We did it, people. Finally, because everyone's like really mean to me if I don't like use the ult accelerant. It's not fair. Oh wow. So that is ridiculous.
There's also when they cross the fences, you get pinged as well.
Oh yeah. So if any enemies cross through the fences, it pings your entire squad. So there's a situational awareness element to them as well.
Wow.
So if the enemies walk through it, it lets us know where the enemies are located. Like if they trigger like one of our gates. Okay, cool.
Arena. If you know where all the choke points, the entrances, the exits are, you can set up fences there, and you'll know exactly when it.
And how like
I like it.
You know, maybe for any Gibraltar mains out there, maybe you find a little. No one cheered for that. Feels bad, man. Maybe there's like a little synergy there that can be created. There's a lot that can be done with these fences. And being
I
able
just
to
like
block
bunkering
off
down, man.
I
That's
think it's
good.
Really the big sort of the ceiling is how creative people can get with it, and I'm really excited to see what people do.
Yes. So your teammate's playing Bangalore, and then she pops a smoke, and then you build fences in there, and the opposition is chasing after you. They don't know those fences have been built. They just running through the smoke, and then they get tagged. The map starts pinging. You're like, oh, there's their location. You just start lighting them up. There's like fire down range, fire. I like it.
From an art perspective here, you know, they're very distinct. They stand out. What were some of the challenges in making sure that these fences really, like, when a player saw them, they knew exactly what it was, not to kind of catch them off guard, so to speak, to make it really, really stand out in the arena?
Yeah, again, silhouette's everything. You got to make it stand out, and it has to look like it lives in the world. That it's something that she can use, and that lives on her body as well. She's able to pull it out, and she's able to bring it out, and create a fortress basically, and it has to read. So we had concept artists working on every little detail, and the modelers as well, and we had to test it out. We tested it out. We play it in game or in house, and make sure it reads well.
And these guys do a tremendous job of it too. I'm like, I need like a post
Dude, yeah,
of electricity that goes between the two.
It
and
might be worth just to get
really cool
the battle pass for this new character, man.
Yeah,
like she is very versatile. I like it.
Clearly been thought out. This legend is going to be incredible.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play Watson.
Okay.
You guys excited?
Yes. Yeah. I'm pumped. I kind of really want to play this character.
Looking forward. Now, today we've covered a bunch here. We've seen a new weapon. We've gotten a new mode, the latest legend, and the new battle pass for season 2. So let's recap all the amazing Apex Legends action that we've seen here today.
Surprise.
Yeah, we got a couple of new character skins, couple of new gun skins. We got a cool character. We have some debuffs and some buffs on certain guns. They did announce some new guns, right? I think they announced 2 new guns. Godzilla?
Not gonna let you off that easy, Drew. What was that?
What was what?
What was that? You saw the giant thing on the screen in the
Wait, isn't those the creatures that are off in the distance in the
Let's just say
lake?
that- well, no, but let's just say this: we got perhaps a couple of big things coming into Kings Canyon to start of season 2.
Okay.
So
Okay.
keep your eyes peeled over the next month. See what you can find out.
So if I were to like ask you, you know, after we're done with this, are you like gonna
So,
go full shoulder? Or are you actually
Call of Duty Battle Royale does this thing where like there's a certain area where zombies pop up. So I'm wondering if there's like specific areas where creatures will just pop up and attack you and stuff like that. That could change the game. Could you imagine like getting a jump on a team as they're like fighting these creatures and stuff like that? It's like, oh my god, this is great. It's gonna be an easy kill.
Sorry.
Yo, man, I'm just holding L's all day out here, man. This
Okay.
This is not fair. Well, Drew, thank you so much, man. Guys, Apex Legends Season 2. Let's go.
So far, Star Wars, I'm a little bit more interested in now, and Apex, I'm still a little bit on the fence on getting it, but I definitely want to see like gameplay of this Watson character, and maybe I'll get back into it. It's a maybe, but I'm definitely kind of interested in the new character.
It's been a blast talking Apex Legends with you all here
Yeah,
today.
Star Wars is looking good too. Yeah. I want to see more. I think that's the thing. Yes, I saw a snippet, but now I want more. Yeah. Give me more. Give me more. All right, next up is Battlefield. Then we got FIFA. One of my co-workers is super excited for Sims? There's a new Sims? Okay. I lost a lot of my life to The Sims. So... Alright, here we go. Battlefield. I think it's like right here. There we go. Alright. EA. Games. EA. Challenge everything. EA. Big. I miss when the EA logo popped up and they used to say stuff.
Hey guys! Hey!
Battlefield
welcome
5.
to the Battlefield 5 show live from EA Play in Hollywood. Let's hear it!
Woo!
I'm Julia Hardy, and today...
Okay, a little history about Battlefield 5. I played the private beta. I believe I played the open beta of the game, and I was like, meh. And then when they came out, people were like, it's meh. And I knew it was gonna be meh. I'm just saying, I called it. But I still kind of want to play that campaign. The campaign looks really good. Multiplayer, as far as multiplayer, I'm fine just playing Battlefield 1. I'm totally fine just playing Battlefield 1. I don't see a need to upgrade. Unless it's on sale for like $15 or $20.
Got a ton of new info.
I think it's like $29.99
updates
right now.
coming to
I'm not sure.
Battlefield 5 in 2019. But don't just take my word for it. My co-host, he reads all of your tweets.
I love
so
how,
actually
look
mean
how
them.
perfectly lined up she is with the Battlefield and the V.
A little bit creepy and weird. Battlefield Community Manager Adam Freeman. What have you got for us, Freeman?
Oh, thanks, Julia. Now, I may be a member of the Battlefield team, but as you know, I'm a fan. I know you guys are a fan too, and you're going to love what we've got to you today.
I love Battlefield.
Over the next half hour, we're going to be bringing
My favorite
you
Battlefield is
content
Battlefield
that's coming
4.
to you over the next few minutes.
I
We've
really
heard
love
what you
Battlefield
want.
3 too.
So, today you're getting your first look at a ton of new multiplayer maps. Features we know you've been screaming out for, and the arrival of a new theatre of war that's coming to Battlefield 5 this fall. So, when Chapter 4 Define the Odds drops, it's bringing so much cool stuff. So let's get to it. Over to you, Julia.
Thanks, Adam. That's right. Let's wait no longer and tear the plastic off our first new map, Marita. Let's check it out.
The Battle of Greece continues.
Man, Battlefield does look beautiful,
On the
man.
Marita map, Allied forces are making a last stand to halt the Axis
man.
army
It's really
sweeping
good.
through the region.
I wonder how the Battle Royale is
Sloping
doing
mountain ridge and within
for
the
them
tight
right now.
streets of a rural town.
What's the player base
The
like?
Allies control the town, but Axis troops are already on its fringes. The road down into the village is crucial, and you must fight to hold here or risk losing control of the region. You'll always have tactical choices nearby, with a close proximity to other key locations, so keep an eye out for them. Marita is an infantry-focused map, where all 4 soldier classes will be able to shine. Tanks and aircraft will stand aside for intense infantry gunfights and sneaky flanks in the cobbled streets. Hills and multi-story homes means unique vertical gameplay. Stay alert in this steep environment.
Name Spider87942. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
To help give us even more details on Marita, please welcome Ryan MacArthur from DICE. Yeah. So thanks for coming on. So obviously Marita looks amazing.
I'm here.
What was the map's inspiration?
Well, I think the team in LA that put this together, and they built the Mercury map that everyone saw earlier this month.
Man, he's just so
they
chill
wanted
right
to
now. He's
continue
just
that
like,
story of the Battle
they
of the
like
Coast,
it, they
keep it an
like
unknown
it.
story,
If they
new to me as
don't,
well, as you learn about this
it is
stuff.
what it
It's
is.
really cool. It's sort of set on the Albanian-Greece border, sort of in the mountains there, where the Axis power sort of started to push into Greece during the war, and it's sort of set above the clouds in this nice little quiet, well, I guess what used to be quiet village.
Not anymore.
Before these guys all show up, and it's quite a different experience than Mercury. It's sort of a totally different style of gameplay that you would have seen in the game before.
So what kind of gameplay are we talking about? What's happening?
Well, so this is going to be a heavily infantry-focused map. So as Mr. Battlefield likes to put it, this is total creative chaos. So you're just going to see some
love that.
absolute
Creative chaos. Yeah.
So what we get there is just head-on, just collisions in the middle of this map, and it's sort of what we tried to do with all the new maps that we've created, spending a lot of time to figure out how do we make each one of them different.
I'm just looking for the best sniper vantage points.
Has a different feel than the ones they've played before to sort of create that.
I have played Battlefield 5 on my PS4, bro.
I guess
Oh,
for lack
sweet.
of
How are you
better
enjoying it?
terms,
Are you liking it?
You like their fruit?
Have you tried the Battle Royale mode? Is it holding up?
Obviously, and so the shape gives you sort of a variety of different play styles and sort of creates this sort of narrow channels for people to just run head on into each other, which really creates that chaos that is Battlefield. But
That's what we want, though. That's what we want, that kind of chaos. But most importantly, we need to know, like, we could talk all day, but when can we get our hands on it? That's what we want to know, right?
Yeah, and I think the great thing for this is coming in July as part of Chapter 4.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Stay tuned, and I think some people are going to get to play it while they're here today.
Ooh, lucky you.
I'm just waiting for a sale. Like, I'll probably pick it up when it's
no
on
other
sale.
reason than, well, my own entertainment has more on Chapter 4 for you. Over to you, Freeman.
I'm up here PTFOing. I don't know what you're giving out to me, Julian.
I mean,
Listen,
there seems to be a steady
we
amount of
have
content
more
coming out for the
maps.
game.
So let's deliver a brand new one to you. This is Al Sundan. It's coming in Chapter 4.
The fight moves to the North African desert in a vast new map for Battlefield 5, Al Sundan. Prepare to engage alongside a lush desert coast and contrasting harsh environments. Axis forces have militarized the area with camps, a radar tower, and an airbase.
Never
You
tried
must
Battle
fight in
Royale on
possession
Battlefield
of these
5, bro.
critical points.
Ooh.
In Al Sundan, we've taken the vista used in the single-player war story Under No Flag and doubled down on air and land vehicle combat. With this, the location has been optimized for all-out multiplayer action. On this open map, it's up to you to shape the fight. With large distances, vehicle-based team play, and battles across ranges, you'll always have plenty of choices.
Oh, man, it just
Make
looks...
good use of this sandbox to
looks-
secure the win.
I really like the
Vehicles,
condensed
mounted
areas of
guns,
Battlefield
planes,
1.
and transports. Capture the strategic airfield to dominate the sky, or engage in fast-paced infantry battles in tight interior areas. Al Sundan is classic Battlefield. We can't wait to let you play it.
I mean, that's a nice map. But can you go... Yeah, it looks like you go all the way out there.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's amazing. So obviously, Al Sundan was
I have
adapted
also
from,
played
Under No
Battlefield 1
Flag.
on
So
my
tell us a little
PS4.
bit
Yeah,
about
dude,
what
I
that
love
process
Battlefield 1.
was like.
Yeah, so usually, when the guys, when the team sort of focus on building these war stories, they want to create these nice narrative, linear experiences and sort of that really tell the story of World War II. But with Under No Flag, they sort of took a little bit of a different approach to this and sort of made this big, wide open experience. And that showed a lot of potential from a multiplayer perspective as well. So when we finished the game originally, the team wanted to sort of sit down and sort of a small group of them and take a shot at turning this into what could be an amazing Battlefield map. It's huge. This is a really big map. This is your sort of classic Battlefield sandbox map. This is where you're going to see, tanks and planes and infantry and all that together in sort of what is truly Battlefield.
Yeah,
it's
it's
built
very
that open world
spacious
gameplay
map.
with,
Yeah.
Depending on no matter how you want to play, there's something there for you.
Yeah, oh, definitely. And so how do I kind of, adjust my strategy? Because obviously it's such a wide map.
I like the jungle area in Battlefield 1. I just like
You can
those
see here, even you can see from
those
the
type
videos
of
here,
maps.
you've got, when you go into the village, it's all about infantry play and speed and flanking through the things. And the bridge in the middle, it's all about, sort of controlling that with infantry gameplay. And I think Mr. Battlefield the other day decided to just sit there with his tank and destroy me. But
it's just something that he likes to do.
he's kind of mean, but he's not mean. He's super nice. But
no, but most importantly, I mean, again, we could go on and on and on. We're tight for time.
I
There's so
played
much to get through, so
COD
many
World War
announcements.
II
When can we get our
on
hands
PS4.
on
Yeah.
Al Sundan?
But so this
World
is
War
the
II
first
was
map that
good.
we're gonna cover in Chapter 4. So June 27th, this is
I
going to
like.
be available day one, Chapter 4
I
for everybody.
didn't really care for the multiplayer.
Now we've got
though.
a couple more surprises to come, but before we get into all that, let's take a look at what's
I
coming
like
in August
the
towards
I like the
end.
zombies. I like the campaign in World War II, but the multiplayer, I don't know. It was just like I just wasn't gelling with the like deathmatch and team deathmatch and stuff. Wasn't having too much fun, and like the infantry missions where you gotta like build a bridge and try to dig into the enemy fortress and stuff like that. Just wasn't having fun. I wasn't enjoying it.
Teamwork, skill, and adaptation are your keys to victory.
Yeah, I think that was the first time I really got into zombies because I
Fight through an explosives
really
production
digging
facility
that.
in Lofoten Islands and unseat the Axis occupation in Provence. Prepare to assemble your team and rise above
Oh, I
your
like
enemies.
this.
And prepare to learn more about these new battlefields later in
It's
the
a
year.
nice map. Yeah.
Now, to help us break down these new maps, Ryan
Looks like
and
a
I
good
are
map.
joined by Mr. Battlefield
Oh,
himself,
what was
Lars
that?
Gustafsson.
Something fell.
I don't know if you made that up yourself, though. Oh, and because he asked nicely, we also let Freeman come down from his weird place up there.
You're worse than my Firestorm teammates. You just leave me behind everywhere.
But we can all understand why that happens. Do you want to take over this one for the start?
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, go for it.
Lars, these are very different then to the two maps we've already shown so far today. Tell us about them.
They are. I mean, taking a step back, we've been closely monitoring.
Yeah, I think that was the same thing with Battlefield 5. I just wasn't.
No
just
surprise,
wasn't feeling
they
it,
love
man.
the bigger
Battlefield
modes like
5,
Conquest. It's always been kind of a Battlefield pillar, but it's been super fun to watch how they engage.
Have you
with
heard about
passion and
new
dedication
Mortal
in
Kombat
these
11, bro?
modes,
Yeah,
like SWAT
I
Conquest, for
played
example, which,
over like
really
20
became a
hours
success. And with
of
that
that
in
game
mind, then
streamed on
we've,
my
together with
on my
the
YouTube
DICE
channel.
LA studio, they've been going at it, tailoring maps that are
I
specially
want to say at
made
least
for smaller modes.
20 hours.
Um,
I've been grinding a
and
lot
there's
off
such being able to
stream,
give
trying
that,
to get a
the
lot of
close quarter
souls
feeling, the tight,
and currency
what do you
for the
say, the
crypt.
intimate combat.
Intimate infantry
I
combat.
believe there's an area that I didn't go to in the crypt that I
We're
need to
making
go
that
to.
platoon when we get back.
I missed.
I mean, what kind of the?
I think it's
the,
around
like,
like
key
the
strategies then
Liu
when you're
Kang
playing
Dragon
them?
Amulet or
as we see with these
something
smaller
like that.
game modes, I mean, the key to this is just really good team play, really good
I don't know
squad
if I
play,
ever opened that
and so,
door,
sticking
too.
together and not leaving anybody behind, like Mr. Freeman over here.
Yeah.
Unless he's
But I mean,
not
what if you
being-
want to leave him behind? Can you?
Then it's acceptable. I think.
Because I would.
It's two beautiful maps.
There'd just be a spinning number plate.
It would be,
As you saw,
Yeah, it's a
Lofoten,
beautiful looking map.
Serenity, beautiful Nordic
just felt
countryside,
too much like Battlefield
kind of
1.
bricked
It
open
felt
with,
like
gunfire and everything.
this could have been add-on stuff for Battlefield 1.
Equipment, and then
I
Provence,
pay a certain
you know,
premium
I
of
don't
30.
plan to take my
What
wife
the?
there, you know, pastilles on the square.
Stop destroying places you want to take your family. It's weird.
I'll take
What
Ryan.
the?
Yeah, take him
Dude
instead.
just popped out of nowhere.
Beautiful cobblestones, you know,
Oh,
lots of good
man.
flanking routes, and it's the smaller maps really allows you to master every inch of it. So it's really about, you know, knowing your battlefield.
I mean,
Knowing your
again,
battlefield,
we could go
yes.
on and talk about all of these maps, but we've got one more map to show off, and I want to make sure we have time to get through it.
And
But
it's
first,
cool that the
Lars,
content
what
is
are some
free.
news about some kind of core
All the
gameplay
content is free.
updates we know that you've all been waiting for, so you're excited about this one.
Lars, you know how much time I'm spending online. Like,
I would say if you have not played Battlefield 1, probably pick up 5 because all the content is free and everything. They're constantly making new content. I don't know what the player base is like
We do
though.
know, and it's been loudly made to
But
us,
it seems
our
like it would be
kind
a
of
solid game
awareness
if you
that there are
haven't
players
played
out there
Battlefield 1.
too skilled who maxed out on rank 50.
Oh,
too
how many
quickly.
followers
So
do I have on
we're
my
taking that to heart,
my
and
YouTube
we've
channel?
now
You can
taken
actually
the max rank from 50 to
click. There's a
500.
link
So it's quite a leap.
on my channel. If you go to the left of the stream, I don't know if you're watching on your phone or anything, but if you look under social networks, you can click that YouTube icon
We're all in it. You know,
to
we want the goodies. So
swing over to my
to start
YouTube channel.
with, already from
Also
rank,
stream on Twitch
51,
too.
Yeah, you will be granted company coins for every rank up. But then at every, we call them milestone ranks, you know, every 50th rank, you will get one shiny new rank icon to show off your skills.
Ah,
Also a
shoot!
beautiful set of dog tags. So lots of
I
ways of showing
can't.
off your mastery on your journey towards, you know, that
Hell yeah.
the world domination.
No, like in Call of Duty, when you prestige, you get cool emblems and whatnot, cool new banners.
So world domination for Lars by all.
Yeah, sorry, I wondered if we were talking about world domination or when that was
Gotta make my
happening, but
profile look
alright.
private games.
freaking
then.
glorious.
The other massive thing that we know players want. What we got?
Yes. I mean, another one that's our lovely community have been vocal about. And previously, for those of you who've been with Battlefield, it was called RSP, the rented server program. But now we're shifting over to private games. And what it means, the beautiful thing with it is, the baseline package.
God, why does he just look so defeated over there? He just looks so defeated,
so,
man.
A beautiful package. It's there to
Look
let
at
you
him.
set up your servers and kind of create your experiences. Whether you want to capture or, you know,
I don't
be
know,
friends
man.
and
I wonder.
play with
I
us.
really wonder
sure.
how this game is doing, man.
sit with them.
It can't be doing
And, obviously, you know, you
any
can
worse
hit him
than
if you want to hit him
Anthem.
up, Mr. Battlefield at AOL.com and let him know.
Well, just saying, yeah.
I really feel like Battlefield is just.
No, exactly. It's coming
So,
in, let's see,
good game.
September.
Okay game.
And at that time, I mean, we want you to dive on it, set up your servers, play it.
But like I
and give
burnt
us
myself
feedback,
out on
since
Battlefield
this
1.
is kind of just
That's
the
it.
beginning of the journey with the private games. We
Have I
want
played
to hear
Hitman 2? I
what
have
did
not
we
played
do
Hitman
right,
2. I
and where
watched
should we
Hitman
shape
2
up
be
and
played.
take
I like
it,
watching people
next
play
notch.
Hitman
So be
than
with
playing
us
it.
and be candid.
Okay, well, Lars, don't tell Ryan, but you know you're my favourite for this. Thank you very much for it.
Do I still get?
We've got more though, Julia. We've got more.
You're almost.
Well, it's just going to get a bit weird and fighty up here in a minute. Well, as promised, we've got one more Battlefield map to show you.
Like
It's
I
called
don't
Operation
like
Underground.
seeing
Lars, Ryan,
companies
talk us
just
through
flop,
what we're about
man.
to see.
And
Yes, let's have a look.
I want
This is
companies
the
to
ultimate definition
succeed.
of a passion
I
project.
want
So, Inge, you're on
I want the
original
employees
design
to
for
not
Operation
be
Metro.
overworked.
When we finished Battlefield
I
5,
just want everybody to
wanted
feel
do something
good
that just
about what they're
truly
bringing
invested in. So we kinda
to
went down and we
the
sat down
community,
and
like the
we came
Battlefield
back with
community
what
and
was
stuff like
Operation
that, man.
Underground.
I
When we
just
showed it to
want
the
these
team, we knew
companies to
we just had to
succeed,
make
but
this, and I think
some
Lars is sort of
companies
being
just
part
have
of that journey
ridiculous
at the beginning. I mean, you know
expectations
how
for
much
these
it's gonna take
games,
to-
man.
to-
It's just
to-
not realistic.
Yeah, I mean, I was there when we started to build the maps for Battlefield 3.
Now, if you're talking about like
early
the
on, it was kind of a
Hitman,
brainstorm. I
like
still
1 and
remember
2,
it
the
was
most
tons
recent
of
ones
images
that
on
came
board. We
out,
challenged the
I have
team
not
to,
played
you know,
those. I
where
like
do you want
watching
to
people
fight?
play those, but I
Everything
have
from
all the
subway
original
to
Hitman
shopping
games.
mall
I have
to
them all on
God knows
PC.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And then the team started, or someone smart, not me, apparently, said, do I only get to pick
Except for
one?
the two
So they
most
started
recent
to pick a
Hitman
number of
games.
them, and I think Inge then chose 3 of them, which was the park, the subway, and kind of the bank area in the city.
Like a kind of
that-
scene tapas. I mean, you don't want one meal, you want 3 lots of meals all in
More
one
is
meal.
always better.
Yeah,
right?
all the ones
Yeah.
that are available
So
on
you can
Steam.
see when you see
Boot
kind
up my
of
Steam
spinning
real
behind
quick.
us here, you can see the true inspiration. But what Inge Göran and the talented crew with him has done is to
Oh,
take
it's
it hard
loading my
feedback
Steam.
from the original Metro and started to
Oh,
provide
there we go.
especially a lot of flanking moves.
Let's
so that you
see.
can move
What I
around
got
and be
here?
smart
Hitman,
about it.
Hitman.
tons of easy to spot ones, but also.
See, I got Hitman Codename 47, Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, Hitman Contracts, Hitman Blood Money, Hitman Absolution, and Hitman Sniper Challenge.
I think you've got a bunch of different diverse areas. You've got big open courtyards, at street level and narrow streets, and you go down into where you see in the video here with the subway cars are, and into the sub basements, and you're going to find a whole bunch of different things and different ways to play and different styles.
I don't know what other Hitmans besides the two most recent Hitmans
I think
I'm
the
missing.
community's really going to enjoy when they get there.
So
I'm missing.
When do we get it?
That's the big question for today. It's just when,
You have to wait a bit.
when.
October, between chapter 4 and 5.
This is the one the team is really.
But yeah,
excited about
like
as well, so I know I can't.
my
wait for
wife's
October,
dad
so.
is my father-in-law. He loves Hitman, so we bought him every Hitman known to man. So if I ever need to play any Hitman, if my PC is not working right, I could just borrow his Hitman games.
Battlefield 5's Chapter 5.
Those are
Here's a little look at what the team's been working
that and Call of Duty is all he really plays. All right, Battlefield 5 trailer.
A timeless theater of war, a new vision. Prepare to deploy to the Pacific. The team at DICE are hard at work creating an iconic World War II experience.
Wow.
Releasing this fall with Chapter 5 of Battlefield 5.
You have Hitman Sniper
As
Challenge.
the US
Nice.
and Japan enter the fight, you'll
Nice.
clash across several battlefields, including a modern take on an absolute classic, Iwo Jima. Since Battlefield began, the Pacific Theater has been part of its DNA.
Are those ships?
Now, we're crafting the ultimate reimagining
Are
of the
they?
conflict.
Can I
By
get on the
capturing
ships?
real-life environments and using the power of Frostbite, we're bringing you the Pacific realized with today's capabilities
Man, look
and
at that
technology.
rifle, man.
Take part in the
detail.
US invasions as their unstoppable forces charge inland towards unwavering Japanese defenses. Use new amphibious units to pummel the war-ridden shores, and an expanded arsenal to bring your squad to victory. We have a lot more to share about the Pacific and how it will evolve Battlefield 5 later in the year. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Okay, most importantly, you went on like a bunch of like research
play
trips. Like, let's find out
COD
more about
3
that.
on my
let's set that one in Tahiti.
PS1?
Yeah, that's right.
It's hard work. I know it's amazing how many people are willing to make that extra effort to go to Hawaii in January and
God,
Stockholm.
dude.
So it's quite impressive. We really
I
appreciate
don't
the team
think I
putting in that
ever
work.
played
But
any
obviously, I mean,
Call
this
of
is the big
Duties
new,
on PS1.
Addition to Battlefield 5, so going back new
I don't think I got into Call of Duty until Call of Duty 2 on original Xbox. Before Call of Duty, I was into Medal of Honor, so I play a lot of like the Medal of Honor games, like Medal of Honor Frontline, Medal of Honor, Big Red 1.
You know, the Pacific Theater, and already when we started to talk about this game, the journey.
What was the other one?
Everyone came up and kind of,
Medal of
when do you
Honor
go to the
Pacific something,
So this is the time.
or
It feels
something
like a
Pacific.
homecoming.
I used to be I used to be a
1942,
huge Medal of Honor
we've been there
fan
before,
than
but,
Call of Duty. I
this is in a
wasn't.
new
I didn't get into Call of Duty
I think the
until
great thing, I
later.
mean, we hear a lot from the community, and
Yeah, I definitely played a
we have
little
these
bit of Call of
discussions.
Duty
Where are
2
my US forces?
on
Where's my Japanese
Xbox
army? And, you know, you just sit here in LA today and
360.
tell everybody
I think
that
I still have it.
It's
Actually.
coming in Chapter 5. You're going to get those things. You're going to see some familiar places like Iwo Jima. We've got 2 other maps coming with that.
Yeah.
So 3 maps coming with the initial package.
Hey, this was like one of the first ones
some ones I think people
that I
are
started
really
playing
happy
was
with
this
what we're gonna
one.
see, and
This
I
is
just
when I
think
got
that
into
you
Call
can
of
hear from
Duty.
the
Is
ping
with
in
Call
the
of Duty 2.
trailer, some iconic weapons
Yeah.
and things as well.
Mike Rand.
That was like my first Call of Duty.
So
I played.
We wouldn't go to Iwo Jima without kind of the weaponry and the hardware. So
But yeah, it was
bringing tons of
it was
iconic
always
weaponry,
Medal of Honor
weapons,
for me.
Gadgets, and also, after all, it's Battlefield. So of course there will be a new set of vehicles, and we want to take that extra step and kind of start giving you the boats, fulfilling that sandbox of land, air, and sea. And the team has focused hard on capturing kind of that invasion.
Oh yeah, it wasn't
experience.
until
I mean, it was very much
360 I started
about,
playing Call of Duty.
island hopping,
I remember, yeah,
of course,
because
so
looking at
capturing the invasion
the Call of Duty
experience and
gameplay
the
on
amphibious warfare.
360
So
was just like
tons of new
mind blowing.
stuff
I was like,
and-
oh
and
my
new gameplay
god,
to
this
look
looks
And beautiful
this looks
locations that you ultimately
amazing.
destroy beyond recognition.
Not here to talk about Call of Duty. We're here to talk about
So
Battlefield.
if you've lost track of all of these brand new Battlefield announcements, I don't blame you because honestly there was quite a lot. So, do you
Dude,
wanna get
$20. That's all I'm asking. Is Battlefield $20? Let's go check GameStop real quick.
Yeah, go on, get out there.
I'm curious.
Okay, we've got a
If Battlefield 5 is $20, I'll pick it up.
2019. That starts with Alpha
Probably not now.
June 27th,
Sometime in the
followed by
near
Marita
future,
July.
maybe
We're bringing a brand new theater
in like
of Battlefield
October.
5 The Pacific. That's releasing this fall. We're also bringing features we've heard the community ask for, an increase in max rank from 50 to 500, and private games. Also, one final announcement. Starting today, you can play Battlefield 5 in the EA and Origin Access Vault, and through EA Access on PlayStation 4 when it launches next month. Is that everything?
Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. I guess you can probably stay down here with on the adults table, whatever.
Cheers, everyone. Thanks. That's the Battlefield show.
Yeah, I'm Julia Hardy.
And I'm
Where's
Freeman.
Battlefield
And
5?
if you're in the Los Angeles area, be sure to come and visit us in person at EA Play. Goodbye.
How many games do you have for your 360? I can't even count it. I don't know. A lot. More than 100. Oh, let's see. Battlefield 5 is on sale for $29.99. Just drop it 10 more bucks. I'll be good to go. Alright, let's fast forward through this. What's up? FIFA. I enjoyed playing FIFA a lot. FIFA 14. But I kind of fell off after a while. I was really hoping for a new NHL game because I think the last NHL I played was NHL 15. Dude, and I'm like really looking to get back into finally a year when I'm ready to get back into sports games. I'm like, cool, let's get me a new NHL. Oh, we're not announcing NHL games this year. And I was like, well, how about that? Let's fast forward through here. I gotta go back and watch this Greg Miller. You know what? Let's watch this freaking Greg Miller stuff, man. I gotta watch it. It's freaking Greg Miller. I love Greg Miller.
With everybody, that's what they're doing. That's what I call a Battlefield show, everybody. For those of you just tuning in, I'm Greg Miller. Apparently, people don't like me on Twitter, and I'm coming to you live from EA Play.
No, last NHL game I played was 15. I haven't played sports games in years.
E3 starts tomorrow. You have nothing to do today. It's free. Just come on by. It's great.
I tried the new NBA 2K games, but I'm just not feeling it.
We're shifting gears to another.
I want to say the last NBA 2K game I enjoyed was 2K17.
That's right. We're about to talk
Not really digging 2K 18 and 19.
Star Wars Battlefront team is Dennis Brandville. Dennis, how you doing?
Hello there.
Oh, they love you, Dennis. They love you.
Oh no, was it 2K17? I think I think it was 2K17.
Battlefront
I think it was
journey
2K17.
from last EA Play to here. You guys have learned.
Is it 2K16
Sure,
or
yeah,
2K17?
so last year we announced that we'll be going into the Clone Wars. Yep. Then we delivered
Straight out of what does his shirt say? Straight out of out of what?
Some new prequel heroes and villains.
What does that shirt say?
And then finally we wrapped it up with delivering a new way to play PvP with capital supremacy.
Yeah, I'm digging this shades. I'm digging this guy's shades right here.
And
kind of looks like a Ninja Turtle.
Really happy. It's growing every month.
Looks like Mikey. Dude, he has it all.
Is getting bigger,
Yeah, he's
right? They're
Mikey.
responding to the changes, and you're listening to them.
Yeah. No, this is the perfect time to join. It's like our subreddit is full of love,
I got
and
shades too.
it's just a joy. To
Everybody
be
got shades,
working for.
shades. Sunny out there.
What is it? Yeah. So yesterday we announced to the core community that we'll be.
She's like, why didn't I bring my
for
shades?
this month. Capital Supremacy.
Got
is
his
coming
shades.
to Peru, the city of thieves. So
Repositioning.
urban combat is finally getting to be experienced in that mode, and we're also introducing 2 new reinforcements: the Separatist Droideka, which we've been teasing for a long while. So happy to finally have that one coming. And to combat that, for the Republic, we're introducing a new.
Wait, is the new FIFA coming out on Switch? Oh please! I might get FIFA 20 if it comes out on Switch.
Bring balance, right?
Bring balance, for sure.
Might finally get back into FIFA.
Yeah. So new appearances are coming.
Straight out of Sharp.
And headlined by the General Skywalker appearance for Anakin.
the famous outfit that he wore
That's a
during
good
the
shirt.
early
I
days
like
of
that
Clone Wars
shirt,
and
sir.
the TV show.
You're rocking that
That's
shirt.
one thing, Dennis. You talk about last EA Play starting to bring in more Clone Wars stuff. Right now, that you're a year later,
Still here.
more Clone Wars. Why do you think people have such an attachment to Clone Wars?
Part of it is nostalgia, like we all grew up watching it, but I think it's also because how the TV show really is enhanced and continue to explore more lore and let the personalities of the prequel heroes and characters really shine.
Okay. What to you?
That's I wish I had Clone Wars the box
So
set.
we also
That's
announced
something
that
I
the
need to
next
keep
planet that we're
keep
going
an
to
eye
is
out for.
another Clone Wars
I used to
planet.
play Army of
It's
2 on
the alien
360.
planet
Yeah, I
of
just
Felicia.
finished
That will
Army
bring
of
that to life
2
in the Frostbite engine. It's going to look
on
pretty fantastic.
360.
And we also
Because I never played that one.
planet will be,
The only one I
supportive,
did
of
play was 2.
Capitals
Me and a buddy played.
and
He like
new ways
convinced
to
me to
play
play. He's
the
like,
game,
dude, if you like
particularly if
Gears,
you
you're gonna
want
like
the
this. Let's
epic
play
Star
together.
Wars battles
You
of
like
Battlefront,
buy this game.
more
It's like
tailored towards the
$14.99.
TV,
Pick it up. We'll play tonight. And I freaking fell in love with that game. I just finished Army of 2, the first one.
Are you bringing any of the new trilogy
And
stuff?
God,
Are
the
you going
shooting
anywhere
in
new?
there
What's happening? Tell me, just
was
spoil it right here. EA Play 2019.
hilarious.
So we consider Battlefront to be
I need to
the
pick up a
Star
third
Wars, where you
one
get to play
because
the most
I
iconic
actually
heroes and
need to do a
villains and
playthrough of the
characters
second
from
one
all the
because
Star Wars
that was
films.
around the time I
And
wasn't
we'll be back
streaming.
in August,
I need to pick up the third one.
This is EA Play right now.
Devil's Cartel, I think, is the third one. Second one's 40th Day.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you. Now it's time to talk about
He also,
competition of a different
dude,
kind,
my boy
ladies and
Tommy
gentlemen.
got me
Are you
into
enjoying EA Play,
freaking
everyone here?
Call of Juarez, man. Those games, like,
Well, it wouldn't be
playing those
Play if we
co-op.
didn't get into a few
He
different
introduced me
things.
to a lot
Alex
of different
Golden Boy
games.
Mendez is going to be hitting the football pitch
Good
with
co-op
FIFA
games.
20, and we'll be digging into that reveal trailer
Cool.
that dropped this morning with some very special guests that will tell you more about the newest way to play FIFA, Volta Football.
Warning contains flashing images. Oh snap! They're gonna flash me. Somebody's gonna get naked. Oh, whew. That was a close one, dude. Oh my God. I wish they would come back with a new FIFA Street and a new NBA Street, man. Those were my games, dude. I almost got all the achievements in freaking NBA, what was it, Home Court on the 360, right before they disconnected the service. I got into that game super late.
That dropped this morning. You already know that Volta Football is a new way to play, returning
I think the only achievement I didn't get was like when like 15 or 10 matches or so. I want a new top spin too, man. Like, what happened to tennis games like Virtua Tennis and Top Spin? Those were my games, man. Me and my dad and my brother used to go at it in Virtua Tennis on Sega Dreamcast. What is this? Is this still FIFA 20? Or is this FIFA Street? I'm getting super excited. Oh! Come on. Or at least add a street mode where I could do tricks and stuff. You're like, we got 2 games in one. FIFA 20. Okay, I want to see the street play. I want it to be a 3-on-3. I want to be able to do tricks. Kick the ball at their head, bounce it off their head, and then score a goal. Like, oh, look at him. That's what I want to do in the video game. See what he's doing back there? He's killing it. Ooh. Oh, she's going, wait, what are you doing? I want to see more. I'm kidding.
Jeff Anthony and Manchester United and England legend Rio Ferdinand.
Manchester.
We'll talk about a subject close to my heart, street football.
Used to play Tony Hawk 4 on Tony Hawk 4 didn't come out on PS2.
What was your memories and experiences growing up? Did you play a lot?
Tony Hawk 4 did not.
This was where I grew up. This is exactly what I've done day in, day out. In there, the ball never goes out of play. Physically, it's demanding. You're forced to almost have a personality and show a personality in there. Do you know what I mean?
Do you mean Project 8? Did Project 8 come out? No, you talking about Tony Hawk 4. Isn't Tony Hawk 4 that game that I did not buy because I heard it was horrible? Hold on.
What was it for you that made you want to bring it even?
I don't think that ever came out on PS2, man. Hold on.
For the FIFA franchise, and we're really excited about being able to.
Oh, Tony. Okay, it came out on GameCube. I don't have that one. I don't think I have that one.
Culture are all things that we wanted to bring.
What was the one that was on? Oh, I think it was Tony Hawk 5. Yeah, Tony Hawk 5. God, I completely forgot they made a Tony Hawk 5. I apparently forgot they made a Tony Hawk 4.
Flick it up over your head to create space for on goal. Can you use that with the
yeah, I never played Tony Hawk 4, man. I played Tony Hawk 1, 2, Underground, Wasteland, Project 8,
Chelsea versus Spurs in this London cage.
And that, yeah, did I say 3? Yeah, 3. I don't think I ever played Tony Hawk 4.
I played on loads of different places.
Depends, because there was a period where I was really into SSX. So that's probably when I dropped off of the Tony Hawk games, when I was playing SSX.
You know, we want to make sure that what we're building is, you know, real to the space, real to the people. Well, where's the craziest place you played football?
I was actually in a camp in LA, and I played a bit of soccer there, which I've never played it there before.
Yeah,
the pitches are a lot nicer than when I grew up playing.
Tony Hawk 3, 4 release.
Maybe in a favela in Brazil. I went to the World Cup.
I really like the skate games too. Let's see.
Crazy, bro. And amongst that was just like a pitch in the middle of it in a cage.
In
a bit like
2002, when did SSX come out?
We played whoever was there. So you just play with the numbers you've got. If there was 3v3, fine. If it was 5-a-sides, not a problem. So what's great is that's Volta. Being able to play 3v3, 4v4, 5v5, playing with goalkeepers, playing without goalkeepers, you know, playing in a cage like this, or playing futsal, you know, with more authentic rules. I think Volta does a really good job of representing the diversity of the game, not only the people, but also.
I used to play SSX on 360. Yeah, SSX came out in 2000. Yeah, so I was probably really into SSX at the time. Then I stopped playing Tony Hawk.
Volta football is such a diverse game.
2002.
And millions of people around the world.
2002 for Tony Hawk game.
So for you guys,
2000 for SSX. Yeah, I was way into SSX.
What translates to the stadiums? Small-sided games, 3 versus 3, 5-a-sides. I grew up in this environment. I think it enables you definitely to be able to deal with people 1v1. Because in a game in a stadium, in front of thousands of people, you're going to have to deal with someone.
And then SSX3 came out in 2003. Yeah, dude, SSX3 was my jam.
In this type of environment is, I think, for a young
I love SSX3. God, where are these games, man? Where is SSX?
Put it onto the big stage. So I think this is like, yeah, you go and express yourself.
I think definitely the word.
Where the deuce is SSX?
If you can express yourself, you see the best in everyone. I think individually, as a team, you know, street football is, for a lot of people, it's foundational, and it translates to, you know, the stadiums. And for Volta, that's kind of how we built the gameplay experience. And so we're really excited about
SSX is the sum of squared deviations from the mean of x. It is therefore equal to the sum of x to column n is equal to 10.SSX equal 10.00. We now have all the information to compute the standard error of B. That's what SSX is.
Absolutely, I think that's one of the biggest innovations. You can play male or female, and they play with each other as well, and that's an important part of what we're building. When you go and play in there, not everyone turns up in a pair of shorts, boots. Can we have like jeans, like cut downs that I've got, or you can have, you know, t-shirts and shorts, or you can have jeans and long sleeves. again, a big thing for us is
let's see.
the culture that is street football.
According to 2012's SSX acronym, and Team SSX means snowboarding, surfing, and motocross. The franchise has been critically acclaimed, with the first 3 installments receiving over 90% on game rankings. Initial sales for the game have been kept a secret by publisher Electronic Arts. So, snowboarding, surfing, and motocross.
Part of Volta football, just being able to
That's what
represent the
SSX
people,
means.
As they are. You know, we want it to be authentic, we want it to be diverse, you know, we want it to be cultural and creative, and a lot of that is, you know, how you equip yourself.
I'm saying, man, dude.
And how you represent yourself in the game.
I didn't play that last SSX. I think I got it for free though on Xbox Gold. But the last SSX I played was SSX 3.
I can't wait to play Volta, so I'll see it in the cage.
Yeah, that mode looks dope.
Well, there you have
I want
it.
to play that.
Volta football, pretty cool stuff there. Now, I can't wait to get my hands on it.
Volta
later this
football.
Summer, but
Wait,
talk to us about the exciting new gameplay updates and innovations that are going to be coming to FIFA 20. We have FIFA lead gameplay producer Sam Rivera here standing by. Sam, welcome.
Thanks, Alex. It's great.
Let's give it up. Give it up for Sam.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. All right. Pleasure to have you here, my friend. Now, here's the deal. I knew this coming into this. When they asked me to do this gig, I was like, listen, this is going to be a tricky one, right? Because FIFA has a very passionate.
Oh, I got excited. He said it's going to be a tricky one. It seemed like he put a huge emphasis on tricky. Hold on, let's rewind that back.
This coming into this, when they asked me to do this gig, I was like, listen, this is going to be a tricky one, right?
You saw that, right? You saw how he looked at the camera. Hold on, rewind it back. Rewind it back. Hold on. Rewind that back.
When they asked me to do this gig, I was like, listen, this is going to be a tricky one.
Look at it. Look, he's like, it's going to be a tricky one. If that's not a hint for a new SSX, I don't know what it is. The hint. You saw how he looked at Karen. He was like, this is going to be a tricky one. Man. Dude, he's like, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. He's like, we know what the fans want. Let's run that back one more time.
Just coming into this, when they asked me to do this gig, I was like, listen, this is going to be a tricky one, right? Because FIFA has a very passionate community. I know
SSX Tricky Remastered. We heard it live here on my stream on the EA Play live reaction.
With the audience, with the fans, with the community on FIFA 20's development. So why don't we dive into that? Tell me about that process and how the community played a role in making this game a reality for you all.
Absolutely. Community feedback is a big deal for us. The combination of community feedback and football itself is what inspires us every year to keep innovating and to create the most authentic and fun experience we can.
Dude, like, I know people who sunk so much money
got
into these
over
games,
3,000
man.
players. From pro players to new players, casual players, hardcore players, and because we know this is a two-way conversation, we released an important pitch notes
Like,
article
for
at the
instance,
end of
like
May,
if
where
we didn't
explain
buy
a
my
little bit
dad
more about
new
how we
games,
approach community
like
feedback.
new Call of
So we
Duty
listen to
and
things
stuff like
sharing
that, God of
consistencies
War,
or AI defending,
Horizon,
and this feedback together with
Last
our
of Us,
drive to create a more
like he would
authentic
still be
football
playing just
experience
NBA
led us to
2K
develop a
every
new
year.
feature set that
Like
comes
he wouldn't
together
even go
as
outside the
football
box.
intelligence.
Okay, all right, so catchphrases are all well and good, right? But let's dive into this, right? Because I want to be able to dive deeper into what all this means for the player. What does football intelligence mean for the folks that are going to be playing in a few months?
Sure, football intelligence is a
Have you
combination
played
of
any
features that
AC
improve the
games,
three
like
main
Assassin's Creed?
components of the
Yeah.
match. On the
Pretty
ball,
much played all
off
of
the
them
ball,
on
and the
both
ball
my
itself.
YouTube
And
channels.
this year we're innovating in those three areas. On the ball, we're
Except
enhancing the
Liberation
one-on-one
and
moments by giving you new
Assassin's
attacking
Creed
and defending
Rogue.
tools. Off the ball,
I
with a
don't play the
rear-connected
side-scrolling
game flow,
Assassin's
we're giving
Creed
players
games. I
more
tried
time
them,
and space
but
on the ball. And
yeah.
for the ball itself,
They're
we have a
not
brand
bad.
new
They're just
ball
not my
physics
cup of
system
tea.
that elevates the authenticity on every touch.
Okay, so you mentioned off the ball first. That's something that, you know, I'm assuming you're talking about computer control players there. And this is a big topic within the community.
I know.
How those players interact with you when you're playing the game.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, what is off the ball? What does that mean for us?
Yes, so off the ball, if there's something that is really going to change how the game plays, is the re-architected game flow. this new game flow was designed to give more time and space to the dribbler and create more one-on-ones.
I really feel like people.
Interesting parts of football to watch.
I can't speak for everyone, but I feel like people are clamoring and wanting more fun games, like stupid fun games, like NBA Street, NBA or FIFA Street, or Skate 4, or something. You know, like they want the new Skate. They want a new Skate, man. We just want fun games. I want the WWE games to be fun again, you know? I want them to be like the old N64 games. I just want them to be stupid fun. I want them to be like WWE All-Stars, man. I love that game. I feel like all this realism and stuff in games is just like taking me out of it. I want stupid stuff. I want the guy that was doing the tricks and the girl that was doing the hacky sack with the ball. I want that in my game, man. I mean, this looks cool. Like he just said, it's so authentic. If I want authentic, I'd just watch football on TV. As far as the game, I want to be doing stupid stuff. Remember and one basketball? I want to be doing that in an NBA Street game.
But now, what about the player? Me,
I want
right?
fun.
As I'm playing this game, what new tools do I have that I can put out there on the pitch?
Yes, so football is all about the decisive
like
moments
make this, make another little, you know, like $30 project, you know, $30 game on the side, not project. Like what game you gonna, soccer game you gonna make with $30? Make a $30 retail, stupid NBA Street game. Like there's this game called, I think it's called Hoops 3-on-3. It's like a NBA Street basketball game. Thank God I have Google here because it's like saving my life. I want to make sure I'm getting my information correct. But there's like this 3-on-3 basketball game that is super fun.
If you try a more difficult shot, let's say a volley from outside of the box, then you're going to have more chances to miss.
What is that basketball game?
We are improving the fundamentals of shooting to provide a more authentic experience. And we also listen to feedback about time finishing, and we are very confident that the changes that I just mentioned to the fundamentals of shooting, in addition to some tweaks that we're doing to the actual time finishing mechanic, are going to give you a more satisfying shooting experience, whether it's a shot or not. We are actually just releasing another Pitch Notes article about this topic. If you want to know more information, you can check it online.
Okay, so a whole topic just on this alone, which is very dedicated there. Now, you also mentioned another attacking tool, which was strafe dribbling. Yeah. So how is this now going to play?
It's called freestyle 3-on. It's called 3-on-3 freestyle, man.
The strafe dribbling mechanic.
Okay.
And that game is just super fun, man. I want it to come to Switch, but it's like an NBA Street, and that's what I want.
This tool is great to lure your opponent in, and then when he's getting closer, use your player's agility, speed, and skill to beat that defender.
So if it wasn't any indication, though, you know, I'm going to be on defense quite a bit. So
we'll see.
Because of that, as a defender now, we're continuing to just run through these.
But yeah, if this street football is gonna be in FIFA, like I'll get it just for that, as long as that mode is in there. Did they announce if this is coming out on Switch?
From the active touch system from last
That's
year,
all I've been playing. I've been playing my Switch like nonstop.
Ability to ensure you win possession back more often than ever.
It looks good, man. But is it fun?
Okay, and then the most intense, nerve-wracking moment in any game of FIFA. Me and my boy Rob, we went. This is an everyday thing for us. Penalty kicks.
Yes.
What changes are you making to penalty kicks?
We have brand new penalty kicks and free kick systems.
Okay.
So first of all, the aiming mechanics are completely different.
And change the game, dude. New penalty kicks. Here we go.
Elements of skill in there to make sure there's enough depth in the mechanics for those that in those systems. And for example, the kicks, you're gonna have full control of the spin that you apply to the ball.
Okay. Oh, you can control the spin.
So
okay.
You can do side spin, top spin, no spin, or a combination of them. And that's going to be based on the
that's actually pretty cool.
And then you will see the trajectory. So
that's
you can
actually
go
pretty cool.
Around the wall, you can go over the wall, you can do a knuckle shot, for example. Ultimately, these systems are more they're more fun. You have more control, so that you feel like it's more rewarding. And
he's hook, line, and sinking me. He's hook, line, and sinking me.
That's the cool part.
So, you
know, okay.
Us, FPS gamers out there, maybe that's something that I can actually be good at. You know, like
exactly
with the right stick. That's awesome. All right, so
that's going to be all my points coming from penalty kicks.
That is the most essential part of the beautiful game. So, what's new with the ball?
We have a brand new ball physics system.
I suck at offense. I got a good defense.
The innovation that we're bringing to the ball this year just gives you a more authentic experience in general.
Yeah.
So we rewrote how the ball behaves on every player contact, on every bounce, on every interaction, and how spin affects the trajectory of a shot, pass, or cross. So what you will see is more realistic player deflections, more realistic bounces, and if you do a shot, let's say a finesse shot, you will see maybe more curve. If you do a lace shot, you will see a dipping trajectory, a rising trajectory. There's more variety in general. Okay. So the entire FIFA experience feels fresh because of this new ball physics system.
Trying to get that ball to bounce in fun ways is going to create.
I want to see more of these curves,
especially for a lot of our top players out there. Now, I know that a lot of fans, I'm sure, are going to be very excited to try out these new features. And since you have the eyes and ears of a ton of FIFA fans right now, floor is yours. Anything else you want to say to this community?
Yes, so the features that I just talked about are very important, but there are many other changes that we're doing in FIFA 20, and a lot of them are based on community feedback. One of them is pace. We know that sometimes slower defenders can catch up with faster dribblers, so we're tweaking pace in FIFA 20. It doesn't mean that the entire game is going to be based on player speed, but it just means that player physical attributes are going to be slightly more important. We're doing something very similar for strength. And finally, for those players that have mastered the skill moves, we're obviously tuning some of them. Let's say La Croqueta. We're adding new ones. Or if you like to chain multiple skill moves in a row, then you will get a more realistic outcome. We're working on those.
So you're telling me that Tex can't bust out 3 elastic at the same time?
We'll see, but you will see new behaviors there.
Tex will still find a way.
Each individual player is going to have their own attributes. Is that what he said?
So it's going to be
So they're going to have their own strengths and weaknesses.
Okay. And there's some good news. If you have EA Access, you're subscribed to EA Access, you can get hands-on on September 19th.
Wow. Okay. And then of course, EA Access coming to PS4.
Exactly, that's good news. So PS4 fans will also be able to play FIFA.
Wait, that wasn't already on PS4?
Look at that there. And of course, all those details can be found online, so don't forget about that.
Oh, yep, that's true, because didn't Sony say that they weren't interested in having another streaming service, like game streaming service on their console? I think that was the thing. Sony was like, no, we don't want a game streaming service on our console. We have a gaming streaming service. We don't want your game streaming service. But now they do want it. Okay.
Pro clubs, Volta, and because we all know you want to talk about it, FIFA.
Wait. Hold on, let me look this up. So is this a part of the FIFA 20? FIFA 20, the pitch notes, upcoming deep dives, mid-July gameplay, career mode, pro clubs, FIFA 20 Ultimate Team. I know people that are way too into that, but this is check mark what I'm into. So this is a part of FIFA 20. Am I correct? Volta, football. They spelled football incorrectly. That's an error. I need to get somebody on that. Now it says Volta football mode for FIFA 20. Okay, it's in FIFA 20. I thought it was going to be its own standalone thing, but I'm interested. That's probably going to be my mode right there. I want to see more of that. Wait, hold on. When did they say that was going to be? Rewind that back.
Thanks so much for watching.
No, thank you. No, thank you. But I need to rewind that. I need to see. Bro,
career mode,
sir.
pro clubs, Volta.
Let's just rewind back here.
Some great street football competition at our custom Volta pitch. Keep an eye out because the FIFA team has a lot more to come between now
I need to go
and
forward.
September. They'll be posting deep dives on the Pitch Notes platform. You get more info on gameplay, career mode, pro clubs, Volta,
early August. Okay.
We all know you want to talk about
early August.
FIFA Ultimate Team. So keep an eye out for those. I'm Golden Boy. Thank you so much for watching.
I got an eye out. Thank you, sir. I definitely have all that might be my saving grace to get me back into sports games, especially since there's no NHL game this year. Oh, Madden. Oh, Oh boy. Oh, Madden. Now I can't speak on Madden, but my cousin loves the Madden games. He loves the Madden games. He has not been liking the Madden games as of late. But he still plays them because his friends play. But from what I hear, they are not impressed. So,
You just saw all the news on FIFA.
at least my cousin's not impressed.
Golden Boy will be talking with Daily Show host and superfan Trevor Noah about the exciting things we just saw. Do you think it's weird that Golden Boy gets to talk to Trevor Noah and not me?
How are you?
Hey, well, you know what?
Well,
Go away.
she don't know who Greg Miller is.
Special message about EA's Play to Give campaign. So let's
She
check it
shouldn't know who Greg Miller is.
Hey everyone, if you're watching this video, chances are you've likely seen or even personally experienced harassment when playing online games.
Oh God.
57% of players say they've been bullied or
Did y'all see Microsoft came out with something about harassment and stuff online, and they had like it was like instead of using terms like "you suck, come back and play me when you get good," you should say "you suck, get good" or something like that. Or it's something stupid like that. I was like, what? It's still the same meaning. They're both equally bad.
threatened online. We need to change that.
Absolutely. Games are for everyone, and the good news is we can all do something about
Bro,
it. EA is donating $1
I
million
witnessed this on Overwatch, bro. Like I was playing Overwatch like crazy. I love Overwatch. My wife still plays it, ladies and gentlemen. She has not changed. I keep trying to get her away from Overwatch, but hey, it is what it is. She's like diamond, platinum, or whatever the hell rank that is. But I mean, she's good. She's more savage at the game than I am. I dropped off after like over 100 streams of that game. But
was able to expand its message of gender inclusivity.
I was playing against the opposition. A dude sent me a message. He called me the F word.
Thanks so much, everyone.
And stuff. And I said I always try to be polite sometimes. I'm trying to mature up. You know, I was like, bro, just you need to take the evil out of your heart, man. Just like chill regular. Just calm down. And he said he come back with another bad slur or something. I'm just like, toxic.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Golden Boy here.
Toxic. It is what it is. That you can't change. Just like you can't stop people from disliking your videos. I'm like, what did I do wrong, man? Why you dislike my video? And I'm just like, what did I say something you didn't like or something like? But I learned that you just gotta deal with it, man. Like. Negatives can be turned into positives. Well, at least the person watched my content and they express their opinion. So if he disliked the video, whatever. But then there are people that like my video, so those are the ones that I actually care about. But I try to be nice nowadays. I'm trying to, but when I play fighting games, it's a whole nother level. Like I'm gonna be calling you everything in the freaking dictionary. But I'm trying to get there, man. I'm trying to mature up because God forbid my child sees these streams that I do. And like, oh wow, Dad used to like say some explicit stuff. They're like, hey, it was a different time. I was in a different mindset.
So who's your favorite team again?
Who's my favorite team? My team. That's what Ultimate Team is all about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, really?
Oh, is that Trevor? That's Trevor Noah, right? Why he looks so different without a suit on?
Okay, I feel like you just don't want to draw any battle lines.
I've never seen him without a suit on.
When it comes to the English Premier League, I'm Liverpool through and through. You know, I'm excited for what.
Yeah, the whole online toxic. You're not going to change the world, man. People are going to express how they feel, regardless of whatever you say.
But in the game,
I don't see any change in like.
Okay, so then who's like your big player
like that stuff.
Team, on your ultimate team?
It depends. It changes depending on what card comes out.
I rather people just be real at this point. Like you just do you, just be real, whatever. But don't try to be fake.
Weird one, right back Almeida, one of my favorite players. Just like I like playing with weird characters that no one else is playing with. Because everyone out there is going to be playing with like 92
did he call you F word,
hoods in the
bro?
middle.
Because I I probably killed him as
one of the
Hanzo or
best players
something.
you can play with in FIFA. Mark my words. Go and get.
I don't know who I was playing. I was
Yeah. You just
trying
gotta
to think
get, like,
who
the
I
weird
was
players
playing
that no
when
one
I
else
stopped
likes, and then, like,
playing
when you
Overwatch.
meet them with your team, they
I
don't know who the players are. They don't know
doing a
how
lot
they
of D.Va
play,
and Genji.
and that's what makes
Again, but I was really trying to get into Genji because I liked his his character style, but I was just never really a Genji main, and I started playing him for a little bit longer and trying to get into the character because he's so versatile. And maybe I killed him.
You and I, we have to have a match. Well, we won't have a match. I will school you. Okay. There won't be a match. Okay. Yeah. We can play together, and then I will.
Literally, I
teach
was
you FIFA.
done with that game, and then they came out with Brigitte, and I started playing that game again because Brigitte changed the game for me. And then I just fell off. Maybe I'll get back into it. I just renewed my Xbox Live membership. I built up enough Bing rewards points to get a free year of Xbox Gold, so I redeemed it for that. So maybe I'll try out like Baptiste. Baptiste, I hear, is like a cool support character. And seeing how I always get stuff playing support, I might as well try him out. Maybe we'll see.
Probably the big thing for us this year is working with our influencers and game changers. We have our new update called the Cataclysm on our public.
Oh, this is Anthem.
Our time here this weekend is really about talking to them, getting feedback,
See, this is why I always say wait for the reviews. And I said that, like, I was enjoying Anthem. I was like, oh, this is fun. I had a lot of crashes. Apparently, like, there were some crashes. I was playing on PC. There are some crashes that can, like, really brick your computer. I'm glad I didn't get one of those crashes. But I was like, man, I'm loving this game. But I'm just like, man, I have to wait for reviews. I'm really stoked. I'm loving this game. I'm not loving the load times and stuff, but I'm enjoying it. And I was like, I'm just gonna wait for the reviews, see what the grind is like, because it seems like it's like a Destiny grind type game, and then I will base my opinion off of that. And I saw reviews from like Angry Joe to actual media outlets like GameSpot and IGN and Giant Bomb and stuff like that, and I was just like, yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on it. One of my coworkers, him and his friends ran through the game and they reached the end game, and he told me like how much of a grind it was. You had to fight like so many bosses and stuff. Oh, and I was just like, that does not sound fun. It just does not sound fun, and I'm actually glad I saved my I literally had pre-ordered at GameStop, and I remember canceling it, and I put it on something else. I think I put it on like Devil May Cry 5. I canceled it because I said, honey, I'm really interested in Devil May Cry. She's like interested in Devil May Cry 2 because she hasn't really played the Devil May Cry games before. I think she played like 1 or 2, but I was like, I'm just going to cancel this reservation and pick up Devil May Cry. And we picked up Devil May Cry, and she freaking loves it. And the game is amazing. So we definitely dodged a bullet right there.
From all our players, so we can make that a great game update.
All right, good. You got the marketing spiel out of the way, man. Talk to me. It's been a interesting 4 months for Anthem. It's been an interesting 4 months. What have you guys learned? What are you pivoting? What's happening?
Yeah, look, it's been a wild ride. You know, we've learned a lot of lessons over the last 4 months. I think one of the most important ones was just around listening to player feedback better. Sure. And so we spent some time really trying to get this PTS game update out. Making sure instead of us saying to players, hey, this is what we think is really exciting, just give them the game update and say, you come and tell us what are the things that you do like and the things that you don't like. Well, we're really trying to pivot more into that so that we can learn more from what the players want.
Yeah, why is my dude standing on stove like, better fix Anthem, better. I bought that Ultimate Premium Edition. Fix it. Fix the game.
So if they love it, great. And if they don't, they'll tell us.
Why is there like less than 100 people playing this
so everybody can get into
right
the
now
test server
or streaming
it's
this?
Available on PC right now. If you have access to Anthem, you can download the game and play it. If you happen to be somewhere near the venue, feel free to.
Did y'all see that on Twitch? Like, Anthem, I don't even think Anthem is like top 50 games streamed.
So
That's crazy.
What is the future of Anthem? And is there a future of Anthem? That's a question I see a lot.
Thank you, Greg. Oh my God, asking the hard-hitting questions here.
We've learned a lot this last few months. We really want to make the game better.
Like I would rather them just be like, listen, we fucked up. We done fucked up. Like, dude, We don't know. Well, like this next game we're giving you for free or something. I just don't know how they could get out of this sticky situation, because like from what I'm hearing, that it's super hard to find matches with other players playing Anthem. So I don't know if like they can really like turn the tides and bring it back to life. I don't know if this is like a Star Wars Battlefront 2 situation, because Battlefront 2 they definitely switched it up a little bit and changed some things about it, especially like how you unlock characters and stuff like that, and they definitely improved it for the community, and a lot more people are enjoying Battlefront 2, which I need to get back into that. But coincidentally enough, I've been playing a lot of Battlefront 1, not recently because I didn't have gold. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if they can recover. I just don't know.
In game, we know we have some work to do, and we just want to work with the community to build it together and make it the game that everyone wants it to be.
I hear they got rid of load times though, like or in like customizing your armor and stuff, your gear, without having to be in the hub. But when you have people working on the game that they didn't even know what they were working on until they saw the trailer at E3 and they're like, oh, that's what we're working on. I didn't know that. You know, that shows you like the kind of mindset that EA is, man. Like they're like working their employees day and night, and the freaking employees didn't even know what they were making. Like, these,
a bigger pop than Trevor Noah, but that's okay. I'm still stoked to be
they
here
found out
live
what the
from
game
EA
was
Play
when we
here in
found
Los
out what the
Angeles.
game
Now,
was.
back at the NFL draft, we revealed a ton of new features coming to Madden 20. Since then, we've been asking what you, the fans, want to see. Well, guess what? We've heard those results, and they were overwhelmingly clear. You guys want
NFL Street, yeah, NFL Street. Wait, what'd he say? Rewind that back. Did he say?
Gameplay that's coming up in just a moment.
He said we're getting NFL Street.
Since then,
What'd he say?
what you, the fans, want to see. Well, guess what? We've heard those results, and they were overwhelmingly clear. You guys want rank in the game. I'm in the game. No, I'm not in the game. I'm sorry. No, we got gameplay. We are going to give you actual gameplay. That's coming up in just a moment. We'll be bringing
Mess with my emotions.
your first look in Madden gameplay, the ones that you've been asking for. But right now up front, we're going to do a quick recap of 5 awesome new features coming to Madden 20 and show you even more details. Let's open things up with Face of the Franchise,
We
the
want
brand new career campaign
details.
that allows you to create a... You can pop for that. Yeah, that's cool.
Here, the story modes are actually pretty good for the Madden games.
You will be able to create a superstar quarterback, select one of 10 D1 schools, and compete in the college football playoffs.
NCAA.
Speaking of superstar quarterbacks, we sat down with
I could go for a new NCAA right now.
Madden 20 cover athlete Patrick Mahomes to hear more.
Forget Madden,
superstar
NCAA. Make a new NCAA.
I always loved competing.
I don't know if they can. There's like some type of like controversy with like paying the college athletes and stuff like that. I think that's why they don't make NCAA games anymore.
In the time and the work my whole entire life. Now it's about pushing myself every single day to get better.
God, he looks like my cousin Alex.
Going out there having fun. You have to make sure that you're just
smug ass.
Being satisfied
I'm just
with
kidding.
where you're at. Coming to the league, it seems like every single year there's some different guy that's just faster and stronger and bigger. And so you have to find different ways to get better. And those are the guys that find ways to win in the end. Every single year, from college to come into the league, and as my career goes on, I just keep getting better and better at the approach from each play and recognize what you have to do to have success. The first time I ever ran out the tunnel in front of that crowd, it was a surreal feeling, and I'll never forget it. My expectation was to win the Super Bowl, and I fell just short of that. You use that stuff as motivation. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, that gameplay did not look good.
Oh wow, Patrick Mahomes.
I'm not gonna lie, that looked like 360 to me. We're gonna have to run that back.
He's an amazing quarterback. He's living the journey that you'll be taking on in Face of the Franchise. And joining me right now is Madden Community Manager Israel Cruz, aka Agent K.
I actually want that umbrella hat, man. That man, it's been super hot in North Carolina. We just recently got some rain but it's been like scorching.
And you know, me too. So I brought you one as well.
I
you know,
appreciate
kind of
doing
that way. But yeah, for this
I
part.
wear a 7 3/4. Although there's a guy in a Khalil Mack jersey. Take off the Chiefs cap. Put this on.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, he told him to take off his Chiefs cap.
Thanks for coming out.
He gonna put it on top of the Chiefs cap. Watch. Oh, they didn't show
We've
it.
been talking about Madden 20 on live streams, and it's been great. Our
Like,
community
I ain't
has been
taking off my
really engaged.
That's my team.
We've been asking them questions. What do you want to see here at EA Play? And this is the culmination. We took their feedback. We're going to talk a little bit about those things. And regarding Face of the Franchise, our players wanted to see an NFL draft experience, kind of like what's going on. So you'll see on one of these screens right here, what's really great is you're going into the NFL draft sequence right here. You're in the green room. You know, your player's a little bit nervous, representing the Texas Longhorns. Go Horns. That cheeseburger right there. So
it's still Los Angeles.
How they do that with their freaking hands? They like I had a friend who was all about he would do this thing with his hands, like making horns and shit.
I love the detail there.
Right.
Once you get
He's the one who got me
drafted,
into
franchise mode
the Need for
and all
Speed
that
Most
stuff, and I hear
Wanted
the Pro Bowl
game,
is coming
the
back
first
too.
one.
What else should Madden fans know?
Yeah, so it's really cool. The Pro Bowl is back in Madden 20. When you're going to go ahead and install the game, you're going to be able to play the Pro Bowl, get your hands on those superstar X Factors.
I'm all
play
out
with
of
them a little
sports,
bit.
man.
But our franchise players,
I need to get back. It's been like
now,
it's been like 5 years since I played any sports games, but it's never going to be Madden. It's never going to be Madden. I haven't played a football game since NFL Game Day. No, I'm just kidding. I think I had NFL. I think I had Madden 14 or 15
Yes,
on
there is.
Xbox.
We've written quite a few blogs. We
Xbox
have
One.
Gridiron Notes, which you can go ahead and search the web. You'll find those. But we also have a franchise deep dive blog that details everything out coming to franchise in Madden 20.
Okay, for all the play callers and armchair
Yeah,
coaches,
whatever sports games launched with the Xbox One, those are the ones I bought.
Location. People want playbooks.
And that's when I stopped
This year in
playing
Madden 20, we're having
sports
RPOs
games.
coming into the game, which are run pass options, which is great. But not just that, but our players have been asking for new formations. So right here we have out of the Raiders playbook.
I would play like the new
unique formation,
NHLs
which
on
is
my
actually
buddy's
called
Xbox,
double,
but I was like, I'm not
close.
paying for
And what's
another
great
sports
about
game
this is
ever
a
again.
PA sweep play we've got going on right here, which is absolutely great. Our players are excited about that, but what I'm excited about
He should not
is that
open the umbrella indoors. It's bad
we're
luck,
gonna
man.
go ahead and involve those
They're
playbooks,
outside.
and as things happen
Thank
in the
goodness.
NFL,
I think they got like an
we're gonna
awning
bring
or
that stuff to
something
the
over them.
Yeah, I see the one Derek Carr fan out there was very excited to see that Raiders playbook. And I know that we've got a lot of, two Raider fans. Wear a jersey next time. I can't identify you without it. It's okay. Listen, I'm talking to Israel. Here's the thing. Now, we've got a lot of Madden Ultimate Team fans in the house. Am I right? Yeah, right? They want to know more about the content that you're going to be bringing to the table. Tell us a little bit more about those ultimate missions.
Yeah, so ultimate missions are great. A lot of times our Madden Ultimate Team players, when they log into the game, they're always trying to find the most up-to-date content. So one of the things this year that we're trying to do is provide them kind of a guide, an information hub, so then when they log in, they're not spending all that time looking in different areas. They can get the player items that they want for
No
the team
comment.
to make the best squad possible. Hey, I heard that. So one of the things that's absolutely great, let's say Khalil Mack has an amazing game on Sunday. You know, you log into Madden, you log into Madden Ultimate Team, you want to be able to find it. So basically,
I don't want to shit on the game. I just don't want to shit because I know people like my dad buy these sports games every freaking year, and I just don't get it. It's like the same game with a couple of features every freaking year. But like I think he said like one of the NBA 2K games he was playing, they cut off the server for, and that's why he had to upgrade.
Is the superstar X Factor abilities? These make the superstars, play like superstars. And you're going to give us a little bit of a reveal on some of these abilities?
Yeah, so our players have been asking us to go ahead
This
and
don't understand. $60, man. They
the
updated
first
the
one
roster.
reveal is Alvin Kamara,
That's it.
Which is great. He has in-zone abilities. He also has superstar
That's all I
abilities, so
see.
we're gonna go ahead
All
and
I
take a
see
look
is like
right
a new
here.
updated
What's
roster,
cool
and they're
about
like,
it is I
oh,
always
we
call
added
it
like
satellite.
2-3 features in it,
Satellite back.
and a new story mode.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah. I mean,
That
these guys
sounds like a $40 game
yeah,
to
so
me.
at the end of the day, I mean, you guys have seen the tape. Out of the backfield, Kamara's a deep threat as a wide receiver, as a receiver. It's crazy. He's absolutely amazing out of the backfield, but he also has superstar abilities. So those superstar abilities are matchup night.
That reminds me of like the Sega Dreamcast games. I think like certain like 2K games were like $10, $20 cheaper than like the EA games or like the game day and stuff like that. Like you could get NFL 2K for like $10, $20 cheaper than like game day.
So can you explain the difference between zone abilities and superstar abilities?
Yeah, so for zone abilities,
I just don't feel like there's enough content in these games every year to be valued at $60. It just doesn't make sense to me.
You know, Clint's going to talk a little bit here about how you're going to
and they're making so much money from the. Oh, I said I wouldn't talk about, but they're making so much money from the stupid packs, man.
Always on.
Like I can look it up right now. There's like a stupidly outrageous number that they're making.
Showing right there is that it's going to allow him to go ahead and do some amazing things out of the backfield.
It's just another level of authenticity. Is what's everything.
Totally. I mean, our players have been asking this for a long time. They want the players to feel like NFL superstars when they're on the field, and we want to give that to them.
Okay, now to help us get even more down and dirty and some of those details on X Factor abilities, I want everybody right now, this is serious. Put your hands together, because joining us here on the stage here in just a moment is one of the best wide receivers on the planet from the Pittsburgh Steelers, from the University of Southern California, a hardcore Madden fan. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way in the back.
So this article is from 2017. It's from Games Industry. EA Ultimate Team now worth $800 million annually. $800 million annually, and that's in 2017. It's freaking outrageous, man. Whatever.
You guys, oh my goodness. You know what? Thank you so much for coming out. We always appreciate you taking the time and interacting with the community and everything. How are you enjoying your time here at EA Play?
I'm loving it. It's awesome. It's a blessing to be here. You see the fans, the Steelers fans.
Look at that.
I was here last year, and it was an amazing setup. And to come back again.
2016, they were making around 650 million. So it's only been increasing.
I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Now you had a monster year.
It's
once
only
again,
been increasing.
You're obviously one of the best players in the league. Kind of go through the thought process when you're on the field, you're in zone, you see single coverage.
It's crazy,
what
man.
What are you thinking?
When I see that one-on-one, it's the opportunity of me getting the ball, knowing that the defense is coming.
Like for me, for instance, like my Madden used to be WWE games. Like I would spend money on WWE games every year, and I think it was like WWE 13 with CM Punk on the cover, and it's not just because CM Punk left the company. But actually, that doesn't even factor into why I quit the WWE games. They just have not been fun after WWE 13. Like I tried 14, it was okay, and I felt like it was just getting progressively worse. And even recently, like the employees that worked on the game have said, yeah, we're kind of tired of making these games. Like we are sick and tired of making these games. It's just no fun making the same game every year, and that's what they've been saying. They don't want to make these games, but people keep buying them, so that's why they want to. I think they said they're working on another type of wrestling game. I wonder if it's going to be like an AEW or New Japan wrestling game. But like, when your employees are just like, God, we have to make another WWE game. Like, can we at least make it fun? Can we make a WWE All-Stars game? I'm sure they wouldn't mind doing it. It's just like they're tired of like this annual thing of making the same game.
It's going to be happening on June
new roster,
16th.
Up the graphics a little bit.
Yeah. Booth, we're giving out some codes. You guys may have seen it. So if you haven't checked it out, go over to the booth. There's going to be a blog up. I believe Man of the People, Z Farles, is going to go ahead and be talking about that, putting out. Check out our social channels. All that information is there. I brought a couple of codes here for Juju. We're going to give Juju some codes as well.
Yeah, here we go. I found an article at Wrestling Inc. WWE 2K developers starring new rival wrestling game.
not just that, but we're going to work with Juju.
Yuke's, the developer of WWE 2K games, announced that they have assembled a new internal team aimed to engineer a new wrestling game. The game will not be associated with WWE and its characters. The Japanese studio implemented this new team as a means to spark creativity within their employees. You see, like, no, I have not played Madden 19. And I will not play Madden 19 because for the same reason that employees at 2K don't want to make another WWE game. It's just like, it's boring every year. It's the same thing. New roster.
Madden 20 gameplay to show you right now. Because please welcome to the stage our senior gameplay designer, Clint Oldenburg. Put it together, everybody.
Almost $1 billion in MUT packs, man. Almost $1 billion.
Wonderful.
In MUT packs.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for being here. Now we've seen those X Factor abilities, but I want to dig a little bit deeper. Tell me a little bit more about how they impact gameplay.
That's a great question. I'm going to follow it with a question for you first.
Okay.
And I'm trusting you to give me the right answer.
You got it.
What are some reasons you like to watch football?
I like yelling at my fantasy players.
Dude, tell you the truth, I just like being around people that are really into football. Because I love seeing everybody get hype, and it makes me get hype too. Like I really don't have any teams in football anymore.
Yeah, that was a hard assignment, man.
By the way,
that was a really hard assignment.
Trevor Noah, Juju, and now Clint. Hey.
Yeah.
I haven't been a Giants fan in quite some time.
So you mentioned superstars.
Born and raised in New York, I have not been a Giants fan in quite some time. Since elementary.
Our stars feel like stars. So we created this ability system known as Superstar X Factors.
Now I pretty much lived in North Carolina a little bit more than half of my life.
And that's what it's all about.
Well, I'm 30 now. Yeah. So a little bit more than half my life. I've been somewhat hugely into the Panthers, but only through osmosis, through like friends, family, and stuff like that. It's like I'm not really into football nowadays.
Now, to get into the zone, you have to do an in-game objective.
Like I couldn't, unless I'm watching it with someone else, I can't really watch football.
Inside the zone, denoted there by his X Factor icon, he can throw the ball further than anyone else in the game. His max pass distance is increased about 15 yards to about 80. You can bomb the thing.
But tell me about the truck stick. No, I'm just
kidding. On Sunday. Now, you talked about the air yards. It's got to be air yards, right? Not dump off to Damian Williams?
Exactly. 4 passes of 30 yards or more, that's traveling in the air 30 yards, so the rack yards don't count.
And this all makes sense because obviously Mahomes has a hell of an arm, but can all quarterbacks make throws like that, or is this just exclusive to him?
Bazooka is exclusive to Patrick Mahomes. I mean, he's got the big arm. He's on record as throwing an
Also, it doesn't help that my uncle is a Patriots fan, and we have this little message group that we're all in, and anytime Patriots are playing, we get to hear him brag about his damn Patriots 24/7. And sending us videos of him with his little Patriots fleece blanket. Yeah, that's not helping.
Escape artist gives him elite agility and speed when scrambling on passing plays. Looks like Mahomes, right?
Yeah, it does.
Looks like 2018 Madden.
I mean, that's what he does. And then dashing Deadeye gives him perfect passing accuracy when throwing on the run. So it's a nice little combo there. Perfect passing accuracy is the best accuracy you can have in our game.
And then here's the red zone.
Yeah, red zone Deadeye. If you watched him last year, you know he was deadly in the red zone. When he's inside the 20-yard line, again, perfect passing accuracy. Lastly, no look Deadeye. I'm really excited about this one.
Wait, how does this perfect passing thing work?
In the game at launch have perfect accuracy on crossbody throws. Exclusive to him is the no-look signature Mahomes animation.
That's his signature look. That's exactly what he does every Sunday, and everybody gets upset about it. And this is the thing, though. I know Mahomes, I get it. He plays like a star. But come on, this is kind of a lot. Is he unbeatable? Is there? If I'm on the other side of the ball, like, what can I do to stop him?
Man, you must play Madden, because that's a question our players are going to want to know.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, it's a chess match. So just like in the NFL, the way to shut down a high-powered passing game is pass rush. The defense is going to have knockout conditions when these guys are in the zone. You're going to see here Mahomes with his X Factor icon lit up. He's in
X Factor. Oh, snap. How coincidentally Vince McMahon is trying to bring back the XFL. I think he might copyright your X Factor thing.
Exactly. And if you pull that objective off, you knock him out of the zone, then he has to go through his objectives again to get back into the zone.
All right, well, that's a little bit reassuring. I'm glad that there's some checks and balances that go along with all that stuff, but we all know.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to talk to my cousin. Yeah, it's some old BS, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to my cousin. I'm gonna be like, bro, did you watch the Madden 20 reveal? And if he says, yeah. If he didn't, I'm gonna have to show him this video. But I need to know, like, how does this compare to 2018? Because I can't really speak on the Madden games.
So I played offensive line when I played, and I knew I couldn't block him. That's why I'm sitting in this chair. So he's reflected pretty well. He's got his own ability called Fearmonger.
Okay.
What makes him special is when he gets in the zone, he can actually apply pressure penalties to the quarterback, even when he's engaged.
Is this an RPG?
Typically, those penalties only
Well,
when you're free
it kind of
rush.
is. It is a role-playing game.
Unblocked to the quarterback. He does it while he's blocked.
So a tactical RPG? Yes, it's kind of is a tactical RPG.
You're going to see these in the video. There was the pressure penalty applied to the quarterback.
Right.
Okay.
In addition to that, he has pass rush elite. That's a superstar ability that gives him quicker, faster pass rush shed moves as a pass rusher. And then under pressure makes those penalties he's applying to the throw power and throw accuracy of the quarterback more punitive. So he's quite a disruptive pass rusher.
Because that's one of the things, too. It's not necessarily, especially
He's
with
a
somebody
tank.
who's playing defensive tackle, it's not somebody who's always going out there and getting sacks. It's guys who are going out there and also getting pressure up the middle, pushing offensive linemen into the face of the quarterback.
Yeah, it lends itself to more strategy in the game. You got to know who
So
you're
does
playing
that
against,
cancel
you gotta know who
out
you're
the
playing with.
precision
Like I said,
X
it's a chess
factor
match out there.
ability
And then one important note
that the
here with all the
quarterback
passing
uses?
abilities, you said Mahomes seemed really
So the more
powerful.
pressure you have
Putting pressure
on the
quarterback is going to be the direct counter to a lot of those.
That's what I was just saying. He just literally said it. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and he just said the X. Yeah, that cancels out the X factor. They're answering all my questions. There you go.
Play and all that stuff going on is that you've worked really hard to bring these guys' unique abilities to life and put their personalities out there. And that includes some custom animations. So what are some of the examples of these custom animations we're checking out?
These are super cool. We didn't want our superstars to just feel great. We want them to look great, too. The first place is quarterback. Cover athlete Patrick Mahomes. We went out and captured these guys' signature passing animations. We have coverage for about 6 to 7 of the most popular quarterbacks in the game. We're going to continue to add to these throughout the year. Aaron Rodgers' quick release.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
That's
That's pretty cool.
Everyone knows Zeke Elliott's feed me, getting the team in this.
Okay, it brings like a realism life to the. I like that realism.
Well, you saw it. Like,
But I still want NFL Street. That dude in the NFL 20. It looks like NFL coach, bro.
That kind of stuff. I don't like seeing Aaron Rodgers leave his feet and throw the ball 90 yards down the field.
Hey, he has to look the part. Got to sell the product. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? We've talked a lot about the new features. What about player mechanics? Because as a player, what are like some of the...
Man, they are giving Madden a lot of time. Well, it is their biggest selling product. So actually, it's not just the game. It's the MUT packs. But I digress. It sells. It makes money.
What this does is give you the ability to passing play.
Completely understandable that they give a lot of time to Madden.
With a button press, become a ball carrier, full access to all the spin moves, jukes, ball carrier moves, and then you can bring back your icons again with the same button press and throw it at any time. Makes any quarterback a dual threat, brings some skill. Here with Ben Roethlisberger, we're looking at the new pump fake mechanic. You can now pump fake to a specific receiver on the field by double tapping the button. You're going to see the reticle come up to get guys to bite on it.
I couldn't really see it because he zoomed out of the freaking gameplay. It's always a thing with E3, man. They always zoom away from the gameplay. Like, I don't want to see the audience. I don't want to see those two talk. It's like they got some copyright law against themselves that we can't show too much of the gameplay for this many seconds.
Oh, that's amazing.
Or else we're going to be copyrighted by ourselves.
And you know this. You played in the NFL not too long ago, but the game has changed so much in the number of years since you've been gone. We've seen a lot of college coaches come in, and they've brought in their offenses, and most recently Cliff Kingsbury down there in Arizona, bringing in his high-powered offense. Kyler Murray, you know, not a prototypical quarterback. He's shorter, but they're going to do a lot of that run-pass option. Are you bringing that into the game?
Yes, super excited to announce that we are delivering RPOs,
new plays,
as they're known. I mean, you know, you can't watch an NFL broadcast without hearing that acronym, RPO.
All they talk about
13, 14 times, right? So this is a concept taking the entire football world by storm. We actually have 3 different types of RPOs in our game. We have alerts, peaks, and reads. I'm going to break those down really quick for our players. The first is an alert. That's a very basic pre-snap read. You're calling a running play, and you're going to look at what the defense is aligned in. If you think you can run the play, you just call the play. You get nothing, you'll hand it off, and away you go. However, what's cool about those plays is you can branch out of that handoff at any time just by hitting the receiver icon and throw it if he's open. So that's a really cool way to be creative on offense. And then there's two other types. The peek, more similar to a read option. You're reading a single defender on defense, looking at his behavior after the snap. If he bites on run, you can pull it out, throw to your receiver. And if he sits back on pass, you just hold the button down, hand it off to the running back, gain yards on the ground. Lastly, the read. This is more like the traditional triple option play. You're going to read 2 to 3 defenders after the snap, look at their behavior, then decide if you want to hand it off to your running back, keep it with your quarterback, or throw it to the receiver. We actually have over 200 RPO plays in our playbooks this year.
220. That's a lot. That is very impressive. And it sounds like you've built in a lot more flexibility. Are there any other formations or plays?
Can you show more of the read plays, please?
If there's any Eagles fans in here, you're going to see something cool here in a minute. We got new animation technology as part of our RPO story. So we were able to put in a lot of these cool concepts you're seeing in the NFL right now. Philly Special is in the game.
Look away,
We're gonna
Patriot
see
fans.
that. Gameplay right here. There it is right there.
That's a oof. Can we get a oof in chat? Oh.
The Chiefs and the Rams, teams like that using end arounds. You're going to see a lot of fresh, unique content in the playbooks. And the cool thing is we're going to be updating the playbooks all season long to make sure that we're staying up to date with the NFL.
St. Louis Rams,
Thank
man.
you so much, Clint. I cannot wait for this game. And we've dropped a lot of awesome info here about Madden 20 here at EA Play. That's what I say once again. I'm Adam Rank. If you want even more,
I like that zoom in there. What was that?
Madden channel right after this. But before we finish up, though, I've got one last treat for you. Player ratings. They're one of the trickiest things to get right in Madden. Well, in addition to being a game designer, Clint uses his background as a former NFL player to help make sure that those ratings are accurate, and our friends over at ESPN have helped to put together a little video to get us the scoop on the best job in the world, the Madden Ratings Adjuster. Let's roll it.
This is good.
Alright.
Sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies.
I mean, does this interest? I didn't. Yeah, like I need to talk to somebody that plays these games, man. Madden Ratings Performance Adjuster. Hoorah! Is it Roman Reigns?
A 90 overall?
Yeah, y'all got my jumping week, bro. I seen that.
My Madden rating is horrible. It is trash.
We're trying to make our game match what these players are doing in real life.
I would like Saquon Barkley's jump to be accurately rated.
It should be like 93, 94. And if they think that we have it wrong, they're going to let us know about it.
I would like him to be a 93. Well, hold on.
I can't be dropping picks on Madden. I need my speed up. Just turn the notch up a little bit for you, boy. Mine sucks. Who does my Madden ratings?
Hey, Clint, raise your hand, Clint. Yeah, I'm coming to you.
I'm Clint Oldenburg, and I'm a Madden Ratings Performance Adjuster.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Between those new X Factor
Wait, is he wearing a Titanfall shirt? No, I'm just kidding.
Madden fans have a lot to be excited about. And now, I can't wait for our final show of the day. It's more epic than Star Wars.
Oh,
more extreme
yes,
than Battlefield.
yes,
More competitive than Madden,
yes.
FIFA, Apex Legends combined. That's right. I'm talking about the Sims.
Sims 4, baby.
Apex Legends Watson
Let's go.
has inspired me.
I can't wait to spend $500 on DLC content. Oh man, have you seen the Sims 3 DLC content prices? Oh my god. I'm excited for a new Sims though.
Of characters and a lot of sort of creating interesting interactions and choices for players. So a lot of it has to do with sort of the way that the legends work together as a unit rather than them individually.
All right.
I want one of those umbrella hats, man. Look, oh, look, I'm rocking. Look, he's like, yeah. He's all right.
The grab.
He just walked through there. He's like, what's up? What's up?
My descriptions on that, but I can work
What's
on the
up?
fly. Let me first off tell you about the Grabbler.
The Grabbler?
The Grabbler. He likes to take things. He takes things.
Okay.
So he can be
Man,
taking
yo,
ammunition.
these
Okay.
umbrella
Put
hats,
your pings
man.
up, he can take away pings.
Okay.
Is he a kidnapper, you might ask? he's not above it. He doesn't define.
Ah, yes.
I like the name.
Yeah, the crowd is killing me, man. Hold on. Did you see this dude? Hold on. Hold on. Watch this guy. Where's he at? He's gonna come. He's gonna come through here. He's gonna be walking this way. Hold on. Hold on. Wait for it. Look, there he is. Look at this guy. Watch this guy. Watch this guy. Watch this guy. Hello. What's good?
It seems like you could do a thing where like teammates.
Oh man, you best believe if I was in front of one of these cameras, I'd be like,
it writes itself. I mean,
It does right there, right? I was thinking about with this
Man.
taller Gibraltar.
Taller Gibraltar. Okay.
Gibraltar.
But
2 inches tall.
2 inches tall.
It's enough that you notice, but not enough where you're like freaked out.
I don't know if the logo can support that hitbox.
Oh.
I thought you called yourself a video game developer.
You know,
all right.
What's up, man? You just waving to the camera. Cool. Yeah, look at everybody.
What about
He's
Portillo?
recording the camera.
He's my wiener dog.
This is the future, ladies and
No
gentlemen.
one ever has a problem with Portillo.
Okay.
Oh, I like that Rick and Morty shirt.
I could see that working.
And then, what about Dwayne the Rock Johnson, huh? I mean, we don't. No explanation needed.
Yeah, no, that's.
Oh man, did y'all see that there's a Jumanji game coming out? I really liked the movie. I was surprised that I liked the movie. It was really good. Now, if that 4-player game is I keep telling my coworkers, I'm like, I have faith in it, man. Anything with The Rock has to be somewhat good. Just kidding.
I know a little bit
But
about Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
oh my God! Now I just get flashbacks of Doom. Doom. The movie. My brain. But if it's like a cool, I like said, man, if it plays like Hunter the Reckoning, like a top-down like Jumanji game, like Hunter the Reckoning, I'll probably be into that.
Him to be as hardcore of a FIFA fan as he was.
Or if it plays like Gears.
He schooled me like straight up. I respect that. You know. I like going toe to toe with a fellow wordsmith on the stage. You know.
Hopefully that Jumanji game is gonna be like $30 too. Cover-based shooter, 4-player.
Right now, we are not done yet. Everybody get excited because we're finishing EA Play strong with an in-depth look at what's new for The Sims 4, including
Sims.
the world-exclusive reveal of
Sims.
Stay tuned.
Sims. Let's go. Sims. Fast forward. Sims right now. Crude homosexual themes, whatever, blah blah blah. Sims. Oh my God. That mansion is big. Oh, I'm so ready for new Sims, bruh. Woo! Woo!
Sims to EA Play!
Woo! Sims!
To talk about everyone's favorite game series, The Sims. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Julie Hardy, and today we're giving you.
I have my Sims over here. I do have my Sims over here.
A couple of
I'm yes. Oh man, I'm ready. My body is ready.
Join me in welcoming
I'm
General
ready
Manager
for
Lindsay
some
Pearson and Senior Producer Michael Duke. Thanks so much for coming out, guys. So I'm super excited. I know you guys are super excited.
Yo, absolutely. I've been with The Sims a long time, and it's one of my favorite things to do is come out and see all of you and tell you
the music in The Sims, like,
It's going to be a big year for us.
It's so
20 years
peaceful
of making The Sims this year.
and calming.
Lindsay and I keep debating.
I
think this is going to be the best
such
year
a
yet.
calm, peaceful game. I love Sims. It's my therapy, man. It's like therapeutic. So relaxing.
We couldn't come empty-handed.
Sit in front of the computer, just build a nice big house.
So we have the next expansion pack for The Sims 4, Sims 4 Island Living.
Island Living.
Let's check out that trailer.
Oh yes. Oh my God. Oh, what the hell? Oh, tropical beach. Oh, the sand castle. Oh, look at that water. Oh, the turtles. Oh, the dolphins. It's so colorful and vibrant. Please tell me this is coming to Switch. I don't care how I have to play this game on Switch. I just want it portably. Oh my God, they trashed the beach. Oh yeah, they could clean up that mess. Ew, don't eat that. Oh man, Sims Islands, let's go. I'm digging this. I'm digging this. What? Mermaids? Island Living. Available June 1st. I'm buying this.
I was just waiting for that one.
I'm getting this.
Oh, that was so cool. And look, we're in
That Sims is an instant buy. I waited so long. So long. When did Sims 3 come out?
Super weird. And obviously, you know, talk
Look
about
up Sims
fashion.
3
There's a lot
release
of
date.
island fashion there. One of the biggest things people absolutely love. What can we be? What can we dressing up as? What can we look like?
Absolutely. You know, to
Sims
capture
3
that
release
island's
date
spirit,
2009.
a lot of new outfits
Oh
and
my
capture
god,
style.
it's been a whole
Not exactly that.
10
Certainly those bright colors like
years.
you're showing off there. But you know,
Wait.
we really wanted to add a lot of island wear and that stuff.
Yeah,
you can
10
stay
years.
Cool
I was,
It's so
I was
hot.
like, I couldn't do math.
True. Yeah. And we had to bring in a lot of new fun colors and patterns.
Oh, I
but also
love it. It's
hairs,
vibrant.
Accessories, everything to deck out head to toe to just chill and relax on this beautiful island.
And I mean, look, that's some amazing fashion right there. But what if, you know, I'm getting a little bit hot.
What are the
Someone who likes to
facial
dwell on
hairs
the
and
beach
stuff
too much.
like that?
What if I want to go in the water? What's going to be happening there?
So we're very excited. So for the
I want
first
to see
time
what
in
the
the
facial
Sims 4, our
facial
Sims are going to be able to walk
because I can't really
right
find
into
games
the
that
open
have good
water,
beards and stuff.
we're
like that.
opening up
Yes.
open water gameplay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It looks so peaceful, man.
I
this
mean, like you
this
saw in the trailer, she walks right in.
this is
Our Sims are gonna be able
relaxation
to
at
do
its
that.
finest,
You can
man.
Snorkel in the water. There's swimming, floating, and there's also those pretty awesome aqua zips.
Yeah.
You're in a hurry to get where you're going.
So, what inspired you guys to introduce this kind of ocean gameplay this time?
Yeah, well, we've taken The Sims to a lot of different worlds and a lot of different places, but we hadn't yet really played with the idea of where the land and the water meet and really bring you into
I like
an
the
ocean
festival
environment, which
stuff
seems
in Sims
like
3.
a great addition.
Absolutely.
That was
I
cool.
mean, you know, when I think of tropical islands, I'm thinking of, you know, like palm trees, ocean waves, relaxing on the beach. So, like, tell me more about this
Like
world. What can I
it was
actually
like the
do?
fair and
Yeah,
stuff
so
like that.
The island of Sulani will have all
Or
of those
something like
things
that in
and
Sims
more.
3.
It really is the perfect
Like a
place
science
to
fair or
unplug and
something.
enjoy this natural feel. So you can explore all these little alcoves. You can live closer to the coast, or you can live higher, higher up towards the
volcano.
hills. Or
I didn't see that last time.
No, wait, is there... There's an active volcano here.
Yeah.
You were selling me the dream of living on an island. Now I'm not sure I really want to go there.
It is a real island.
Most islands are formed
Could I travel to different islands though?
Don't get nitpicky.
That island looks kind of
So
small.
we had to put this active volcano in there. Now you don't have to live next to it, but the riskier Sims may choose to live next to it.
Oh yeah. and
What
then-
the
oh,
deuce?
freeze. Something
gotta watch out
terrible
for those
happens.
lava
Man, you
bombs.
better have good renter's insurance.
No, don't. What?
Like,
Don't.
oh, The Sims.
I
They
mean-
don't. I don't know how that was going
I
to
mean,
go,
what do
but
you
probably
expect's
not
going to
well.
happen when you touch something really, really hot?
So,
Probably
yeah.
burns.
Beautiful locale, slightly dangerous.
I mean, what other surprises are in store on this island? I mean, I, for one, want to know if I can befriend any kind of cute animals there. What kind of animals can we befriend?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be The Sims if we didn't let you make friends with some of the animals.
Exactly.
So in this case, the one we're really excited about is the
I want the sea turtles.
So our art team and animators just blew away the expectation of this.
Any
The dolphin's
research
so much fun.
trips like the Battlefield team, just going off to somewhere hot? Like,
No,
oh,
you're
we
going
just
to
need
talk to
an
them
island.
about how they got to do that.
Yeah, clearly we missed the angle on that one. But
But they're so cute, and you get to make like a really nice friend with them, and maybe they'll do tricks for you or squirt water in your face. You know?
absolutely. Well, and then we also
Hey, I've been playing freaking Nintendogs, or no, not Nintendogs, but Little Friends Dogs and Cats, man, and playing with my little puppy and stuff like that. I need a game like this, man. Play with my Sims, and
I mean, they
and,
must be.
it's so therapeutic. It's relaxing. I just love it.
Beautiful.
at least they taste delicious. You have that.
And Sims games always have
I think
great
island
music,
is
like
so relaxing.
relaxing
Obviously,
music.
It's not really about vacation.
Relaxing.
It's also, you know, it's
Yes.
about kind of working there as well. But like, what's kind of like the feel and the vibe of the island going to
Yeah,
be?
like what's the jobs
You
and
know, I
stuff you
think
can
it's
do
one of
there.
those things we talk a lot about in the team is capturing what it would be like to really live on that island. It's not just a place you vacation, but we wanted this to be a place that's home for your Sims.
Or you know, tricks to be played on you.
Well, that happens too.
Well, and so there's lots to do on the beach. You saw sun tanning.
Is that a gnome?
sunbathing,
Is that a
building
tiki
day
gnome?
castles,
Whatever
the
you
whole
do, don't
family
kick
can
the
go out and play
don't kick the
together.
tiki gnomes.
Or the mischievous Sims, you know, knock things
They're
down.
gonna haunt you, man.
Aqua zips. I want to say it again. But they're so good.
What are they called again?
Aqua zips.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot to look at, so you've got to take time to really explore it all.
Okay, so obviously we've established that Solani is like a great place for Sims to kind of kick back.
Mhm.
And you know what? But what if my Sims, you know, they don't want to like, I can't personally lie on a beach for longer than about 30 minutes and get really bored. What if they want to get their hands dirty?
Well, I'm very excited about a new thing that we're introducing. If your Sims want a new career to take care of this island, you can actually become a conservationist. And your job is going to be to keep this ecosystem looking beautiful.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it was certainly one of the big goals was a way for your Sims to kind of care for their world.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
make it a better
no.
place.
Yeah, and obviously, you know, very relevant with everything that's going on today in the world and how everyone's kind of a lot more kind of aware. So was that kind of what inspired you guys to bring that in?
You know, I think there's a few things.
Yeah,
that
we're
really
killing
help us. I mean,
we're
the
killing the
first is
earth,
just-
man.
It's something we all care about. A lot of us on
Yeah.
the team worry about the environment and what's going on, but we talked about the idea that this island's this closed ecosystem, and so your actions and choices are going to have a lot more impact. And so something new we've added here, and we're really excited about, is the island actually changes over time. So if you're taking care of it,
Right, okay.
it'll actually become more lush. You'll see more greenery, brighter, beautiful flowers, and there's Lindsay's favorite.
Yeah, because it's so cool that we're not cutting down trees and stuff and building another Walmart. That's literally like 5 miles away from another Walmart.
So obviously, it's really, really beautiful. You know, you can kind of go out there, but like, sometimes you want to make a little bit of cash. I mean, you know, like barbecue meat, I presume, is expensive. I don't know, but so how can we make some extra simoleons while we're there?
Like we said, we wanted to make this place you live, which
Yeah.
means you've got to have a way to earn some simoleons.
Yeah,
and so
the gap year has to end sometime.
Yeah.
You have to go home and earn some
Yeah.
money as much as we
So
can.
we
Could I
added
just be a
couple, like,
fisherman?
jobs and things
I
that
just
you
want
could
to
kind of
fish.
work, on the hours you wanted
I'll be
to.
the
And so we've added the
resident
ability to make
fisherman.
fishing more of a career, and then also the
Yup,
lifeguard.
fishing is a career. Yes.
If you want to
I'm
spend
going
more
to
time
be
in the water,
fishing.
be a dive instructor. There's a lot of different ways to just pick
I'm
up
gonna
a
be a
job
fisherman.
when you want and earn a little bit of money.
Yeah.
So I suppose one of the important things as well is, as it's not a vacation, as you are actually kind of living on this island, obviously, you know, you have to kind of be aware and know what's kind of part of local culture, because you're not just there on holiday and you go in and go out, you're living there. So what kind of, you know, the side of the culture of the island can we actually see within?
Right, yeah, this is a place that you live, and the locals are super friendly, actually, and are going to come and help you out with all sorts of different things as
That's
you
definitely one of my
explore the
favorite
island.
things.
Yeah.
You were talking about this
Now
the other day,
look
like,
at the body language of them, and then go back and watch the body language of the developers, development team from Battlefield 5, and just look how the difference is. Look what happens when you give your employees time to create new content. You give them a couple years, man. You give them time.
And you might even
You don't be like, listen, we got a deadline. Look, management up top wants us to hit this deadline. We gotta pump this out. See what happens when you give your employees time. They look happy. They feel good. They're excited for their new project.
We wanted to have this island have a little history, just some sense of feeling of. Some people have lived here a long time, and there are traditions that are unique to this place, the world of Sulani.
So how can we kind of learn more about the island's history, like when we're there? How do we do that? Aside from, you know, drinking kava.
Well, I mean, that might be one experience you should try, but on top of that, something else the team was really excited about adding is there are these elementals around the island that are kind of these spirits, these ancients who care a lot about Sulani, and, you know, they want to see their world taken care of, and when you do good things, they might be really happy and pleased, and if you're bad to the island, I don't think they
may not
will
approve.
appreciate it.
Yeah, like kicking
You know, it's
tiki
like
gnomes.
Yeah, well, and we added some new traits with this pack that we wanted to really let, if your Sims are super in touch with the land or that's important to you, you know, they can really get in touch with the water or the land and unlock some new behaviors.
Yeah. Okay. So from like what we've kind of seen in all the videos, it feels really inspired by like Polynesian culture. So how do you kind of go about kind of educating yourself to like bring that into the game?
Well, every time we make a world, we want to learn a lot about the influences that could go into that place, because it's not a particular real place, but it's inspired by real places. So short of flying there and researching it ourselves, we reached out.
Work that into it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, EA is a big global company, so we were able to reach out to a lot of our friends and coworkers across the company and say, hey, we're looking at exploring a place inspired by this culture.
Yeah.
And could you share with us some patterns?
Oh yes, thank God! Anything to get me off this Battlefield 5 content. I should stop. I should stop.
authentic.
The question's just like,
Yes, what you want to know.
What do you remember?
Let me help you work on the Sims project.
Right, and some of our specific like.
How long is
core
the
items
development?
games out
Oh my
for
god,
them.
yes, let's do this.
These nice touches that make it feel familiar while still feeling like a new Sims world.
Yeah.
So not to make light of all that, because I think that's fantastic, but I really feel like I've been quite patient.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I stopped working so much at my job and like working so many days, because it used to be like when I first started working there, I was working like 6 days a week.
Yes, so mermaids.
And I cut it down to 5, and now I cut it down to 4, but I'm working longer shifts now.
And I know lots of players are going to be wondering, it is
Because sometimes you just need
it.
it. Especially with me streaming and stuff, I'm trying to be consistent with streaming and whatnot. And like I want to be able to stream more often. I hate saying, "Oh, I'm gonna stream tomorrow," and then I'm just like burnt out from work. But now that I have these extra days off, I can stream more and do this stuff like live stream and stuff.
You could say
Sounds good.
Because it's something I enjoy doing. And I enjoy my work too.
Mystery to the mermaids. Don't ask me that. They are definitely worth exploring. So I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on them.
So of course I would just love to keep talking about mermaids, but no conversation about The Sims would be complete without a chat about obviously interior design. So kind of what's
Oh yes, we didn't get to see inside.
I'm pretty sure we saw some houses on stilts as well over the water, right?
Yeah, they didn't show the interior. Okay, you can see a little bit.
Chairs. We're gonna go to island. We're gonna live the beach life.
I don't want to sit upright.
I want to see inside though.
No awkward sitting on the stage.
But then also a lot of that decor to really capture that pollination.
Yeah, it's
right?
very
So
colorful
we
and
wanna make
vibrant.
sure
That's cool. That is really cool,
Let it feel like
dude.
this was home.
Yeah, and you can go for this more sort of local style cabana on the beach, or you can go for something a little more high end and modern. We really wanted you to feel like you could create the getaway of your dreams.
Cabana on the beach.
And yeah, I'm so 100%
I hope the
sold on
weather
the
is
house
nice
over
over
the
there.
water. I'm much more
On
of
a
kind of
yearly
modern
basis.
sort of house.
Yeah, for sure. And you might have noticed too, she was able to jump right off of that deck out into the water, which is great. Like your perfect little.
Time to wake up in the morning.
I'm feeling
Time to take a dive. That's
cool.
cool.
The new Island Living expansion pack, and now that I've got a feeling out that some of you know that you've got some more exciting additional information as well for us, so it's not just that. Have you got a bit more news to share?
We do have some more news. In fact, we're gonna kick to somebody else for this announcement.
Okay.
So here's Joey Graceffa.
Ooh.
Hello there, everyone. I'm Joey Graceffa, and if you didn't know, I absolutely love The Sims, and I'm so excited to announce this upcoming partnership with one of my favorite games. So this summer, The Sims is actually partnering with the amazing It Gets Better project. As part of this partnership with It Gets Better, Sims
I
is
feel
going
like
to be
my lighting
releasing
needs to be
Pride
better
items
too.
in all The Sims products in the next 4 months. There's going to be a variety
Is my lighting
of
good?
It Gets Better and Pride
I
clothing
know, it's too
in
bright.
Sims Free Play, the Sims mobile app, and Sims 4. There's even a gender-neutral bathroom in Sims 4, along with a bunch of other items to show off your pride.
You don't say.
Thanks so much for letting me share this news with everyone. Now go out and enjoy your EA Play.
So bright.
That's so cool to see.
So
That's
bright.
really cool to see. And thanks so much to Joey for showing for that. I mean, what a great partnership. As
Thank
well
you,
as
Joey.
of course,
Thank you,
with
Joey, for that
Sims,
information.
Pride
For
Month,
showing me
Pride
that my
Week
lighting
in
is
Los Angeles.
very poor right now.
How are you
I just
guys
like
feeling
being in the
about
dark.
kind
I
of
can't help it.
supporting that great
I like
cause?
this.
Well, The Sims has always
It's
been
like
a game
nighttime
about
feel
being
atmosphere.
inclusive and the self-expression of creating yourself and people you know and telling your own story.
Kick
So
something
this is a wonderful opportunity to bring new content in the game to celebrate that.
Definitely. And I think also people don't realize how important it is sometimes, you know, when you're kind of growing up and you're figuring out who you are, you're discovering what kind of person you are and discovering, you know, about your sexuality, and being able to kind of sort of role play within games is a really, really safe place to do that. So, you know, you guys have been doing it pretty much from the start, way before everyone else. So it's really great. I mean, isn't that great to see? It's so, so great. Yeah.
Well, it's something we're very proud of, and having been with the game a long time, it's something that keeps making me excited about being able to do more.
Yeah, I love when we get to do stuff like that. You know, it makes what we do feel so much more powerful and meaningful. And you know, I always beam getting to tell people that I work on this game and that we do such amazing stuff. You know, and also when we get to hear from our community about the experiences they've had or how the game helped them get through a tough time in their life or realize something about themselves. It's just, that stuff
dude,
really keeps us
like
going.
high school was freaking torture for me, and I really felt like games like Sims was my escapism.
it's amazing. So when can we get our hands on it?
Yeah, so Joey mentioned briefly, but starting June 18th, the Pride
Like,
content
there
will
was
come to Sims
so
4,
like
and
I will
it will
always
start
have a
rolling
love
out
for
over
Sims
the Sims
games,
mobile and the
regardless
Sims
of whether
Retail
it's
a
like
little bit
Sims
later.
Herbs
So keep an eye out for it.
on like GameCube and Xbox.
That's great,
Like
but, I mean, I think
just
you're
all
actually
Sims in
not-
general are
it's
just
ridiculous, isn't it? Like, it's
very
back-to-back.
they make me feel
What else?
good,
You've got something
man.
else that you wanna
It's
announce
one
in the
series
summer?
of
Oh, yeah,
games that
I think 2 more things we want.
I've always felt good
things.
about playing.
More things.
I'm gonna let Lindsay talk about this.
All right, so first of all, earlier this year, we announced our partnership with Moschino by releasing a real-world capsule collection of looks inspired by The Sims. I see some of them, and I'm very excited.
Mm.
And we had a hoodie that was actually put into all of our Sims games. So later this summer, we're going to be bringing that fashion and more to the Sims 4 Moschino stuff pack. Amazing.
Yeah, Shelly's been my wife. She's been looking to get into the Sims 3 again, but now I could tell her, hey, honey, Sims 4 is coming out. Let's go pre-order it.
Well, so I think one of the things that I'm most excited about in this stuff pack.
I wonder if it's
is,
coming to
for the
Xbox
first
because we
time,
could
we're
just do it
actually gonna add a
digitally.
career
That way we can
as
both
part of
have
the stuff pack.
a copy
So
of Sims.
We've decided the perfect career for this pack
Okay.
is a part-time job as a freelance fashion photographer, so you can capture all those amazing looks your Sims can now rock.
That's
Nah,
me.
nah, I want to be a fisherman.
That's really good. I'm excited.
I'll be your resident
We've
fisherman.
covered so much so far. A new expansion, a new partnership, a new stuff pack, but we're not done yet.
What?
No, we're not.
Michael and Lindsay brought one more big surprise for all of you guys.
Well,
so take it away.
You get a copy of Sims 4. You get a copy of Sims 4.
Ooh, I don't know. I think maybe we could conjure up something.
All right, Mike, I'll let you spell it out for them.
The next game pack for The Sims 4 is Realm of Magic.
Okay. Wait a second. Is there going to be some wizardry going on up in here?
I mean, aside from the fact that you just told us just now, and like you only just told us,
Like dragons and
Yeah,
demons?
so we'll tell you more about the game pack later this year, so you'll have to wait a little more.
Oh.
But it is coming this fall.
It is coming this fall.
Wait,
Yes.
Hogwarts? Could we play Sims Hogwarts? We go to a school with wizardry? Oh my god, if they do something like that, I will literally run around the house butt ass naked. Not live streaming it, obviously, because I would get
Let's just quickly recap.
banned.
There's a few things to get through, and it's hot, and you might have forgotten. So, the Island Living reveal trailer is live now. The expansion is playable here at EA Play, and you can play it at home soon. The It Gets Better Pride content starts rolling out, and in a few weeks, and the Moschino stuff pack comes out later this summer. So
Okay.
don't forget to check out all the Sims social channels for even more info and launch dates. So that's it for The Sims. It's been an exciting day here with so much news. I can't wait to join the fan fest and get my hands on the Island Living expansion.
All right, after Greg Miller talks, then I think it goes to thanks for watching. All right, let's hear what Greg Miller has to say, and then let's get ready to wrap up the stream because I think there's going to be another stream happening shortly, and I need to get some rest. And I want to actually be here live to watch it. Let me check out the E3 schedule.
Sorry, we just ran out of time. I'm Greg Miller, and I'd say I had a lot of fun hosting this show, but that, of course, would have been a lie. This has been the worst. I've been yards from all these great games, haven't been able to go play any of them. Now's my time. If you're in Los Angeles, come out and see everything we've got for you in person. If you're not in Los Angeles or you're just lazy, like me, don't worry, because these games will be in your hand before you know it. This has been EA Play 2019. I'm done. I can go play now? All right, great. Let's get going. Where's my Sherpa? Where's Snowbike Mike? Snowbike Mike, come on. What are we going to see? What do we got to see? What do we got to see? Yeah? Okay. All right.
All right, thanks for watching. All right, well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That has been the EA Play live reaction to the press conference. I'm actually surprised I sat through it. It's like almost 3 hours, and it barely felt like 3 hours. It just like flew by. Thank you everyone for watching, but we're gonna go ahead and before I get to my thoughts about the press conference, we're gonna look at the schedule for today. Actually, it looks like I'm on Eastern time, so it looks like 1600. So that would be 4 o'clock Eastern time is going to be the Xbox conference. So definitely I'll be able to get enough sleep. 4 o'clock, I'm gonna set my alarm clock, make sure I'm there and ready for that. After that, we have Devolver Digital, which is going to be let's see, 2200 Eastern time. Okay, so later that night. Okay, all right, cool. So we got Microsoft, we got Devolver Digital, Bethesda. Oh, Bethesda is before Devolver Digital. Okay, so at 2030. So that's gonna be 8:30 Eastern time. Let's see. Then Monday is a PC game show and some other stuff. All right, so Bethesda. So we got Xbox, we got Bethesda, and we got Devolver Digital. All right, cool. So see, that's Xbox at 4 p.m. Then Bethesda at 8 p.m. 8:30 p.m. and then Devolver Digital at 10 p.m. All right. Okay, cool. All right. I got this. We'll do this live. I'll make sure that I set my alarm. I'll set multiple alarms. But let's talk about the press conference real quick because I know it's been a long live stream. I need to go to bed. I think I took a shower, but I need to eat and stuff. So as far as the EA Play conference goes, they started off with the Star Wars 15 minutes. It definitely was giving me like a mixture of Star Wars The Force Unleashed meets Nathan Drake or Tomb Raider type of movement and stuff. But then he had the wall running, which is a little bit of mixture of Titanfall. I'm impressed. The game looks like it's going to be fun. I'm more interested in seeing what the progression is going to look like for the character, like how you build your character. Hopefully there's like a skill tree with different abilities and stuff like that. But all in all, I'm gonna kind of calm down from my excitement and just be like, okay, it looks good, but I want to see more of that stuff. I want to see how you create this Jedi or Padawan. I think they said he's a Padawan. Another thing that I was interested in was the Volta game mode in the FIFA. I'm actually really interested in that because it looks more like FIFA Street, and if there's a more depth to that gameplay and it's just not a tacked on game mode, if there's like a progression in that too, like rankings throughout your city or whatever, you go from town to town like Chicago, DC, Detroit, and stuff like that. I could see that as something for me to pick up because I've been wanting to try to get back into another sports game, and it's been so long, and there's not going to be a new NHL, so maybe this FIFA 20 is going to be my jam. They didn't show any NBA Live. Okay, so I guess NBA Live is done. No new Need for Speed. Cool. That's fine because I didn't pick up the last Need for Speed. I'm glad I didn't pick that up. Battlefield looks good. I might pick up Battlefield 5 when it's on sale because there is so much new content out for it, so much new free content coming out for it too, that I might pick it up because I haven't really been playing any other shooters. There is that new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and it looks like they're rebooting it and like changing certain events. I could have sworn I saw an article that said that this Modern Warfare is going to be a change of the events of the history of Modern Warfare. So they're definitely running it back with price and everything. So I'm curious to see how that's going to be. But back to EA. Apex. New character looks awesome. This character is like my type of character, a defensive character that can build barriers. The little pilo that she puts in the center, if you're near it, you start regenerating shields and stuff like that. And this might be the thing that gets me to actually buy the battle pass just for that new character. If there's a way to just buy the character outright, then I'd rather do that because I don't really care for the battle pass because there isn't like the legendary skins and stuff. The quality doesn't seem like it's changed dramatically except for like Wraith. I noticed that my boy Bloodhound did have a little bit of gold and some trinkets on his head, but as far as a transformation of the character's design, I think Wraith's skin, if you're a Wraith player, it actually looks pretty cool. Some of the gun skins look cool too. I think it's going to be like 2 character skins and 2 gun skins. The gun skins did look cool, but I'm not really looking at my gun much. I'm mostly looking to see if there's anybody in the terrain that I can shoot or avoid. But yeah, Watson looks like a character that I'm going to be interested in playing, so that might get me back into that. And then of course the icing on the cake, Sims 4. Every Sims game that comes out, whether it's I even bought Sims back on, how many people know of this phone, the Boost Mobile Incognito phone? I believe there was a Sims game on that. I had a Boost Mobile flip phone with the Sims on it. I had played all the Sims games. I played the ones on PC. I played Sims Urbs on consoles. I just love Sims, and I'm glad to see, I believe, 10 years later now, Sims 4. So I'm super pumped for that. So all in all, I thought it was a good EA play. There's some cool features with Madden. Like I said, I gotta talk to people that actually play Madden, but I don't play Madden myself. But it looked like there's some new variety in like the mechanics and the plays and stuff like that. As far as the precise throwing and the defense, it looks like it improved as far as putting pressure on the QB. I don't know. I can't really tell because I never played the previous Madden games, except for like 15. But I thought it was a pretty solid stream. They definitely showed some new games I'm interested in, and they showed some future content for games that are already out that I'm interested in, like Apex and possibly Battlefield. But yes, I will be back around 4 p.m. Eastern time for the Microsoft press conference. It seems like Sony's not here this year. They're not on the schedule, and I guess they announced that they aren't. Well, they actually did announce that they're not going to be at E3. So it looks like Microsoft has a lot of time to fill. So hopefully, like all the different developers and studios that they bought, now they can show off these games and give them enough time, to present them to the audience, so we could get our fill of new games and new content coming to Xbox. But yeah. All right. So until then, I hope to see you all next time. If you're not sub to the channel on YouTube. Follow the channel on Mixer or Twitch. Make sure notifications is turned on all these platforms. That way you are notified whenever I stream, because next one is Microsoft. I can't wait to see what they're going to show. Until then, see you next time. All right. Good night. And thank you for watching.